Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. For those that's watching the rebroadcast, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Give us a like. That'll be greatly appreciated. Just give us a like on this one. This will be greatly appreciated. As you know, for those that already like the video and subscribe, thank you. I thank you in advance. But this is my continued coverage. It's called the Portal Report. That's what I call it, the Portal Report. There's a lot going on in the portal. It's a lot going on. Excuse me. It's a lot going on in the portal around the country, and but it's really going down in Colorado. It's just like really going down. But we now know the reason. We think we know the reason. See, this is what they're saying. I knew they were going to say this was the reason why Dylan Edwards and Savion Wilkerson and Alton McCaskill left. They're speaking through Uncle Neely. So we're going to hear what Uncle Neely had to say, because I don't want to put words in his mouth. I want to hear exactly what he has to say. So I'm going to play the audio in a second. But I'm going to have to, well, we'll see. We'll see what he has to say in a second on why. Let's see. On why he think the guys left for the portal. So let's see. Let me just share this with someone. All right. Yeah, so Uncle Neely gave a response. He's not the person to give the response. The person to probably give the response is Coach Prime. But anyway, I mean, he's still affiliated with the team, so someone gave a response, so I'm okay with that. But I would still like to hear from Coach Prime, because he lost some people that was significant. But I think he has his pressers every Wednesday, I believe. So we'll probably hear from him Wednesday. I believe it's Wednesdays or Thursdays, but I believe Wednesday he have his, when he speak to the press. So he'll probably address it then. But in the meantime, Uncle Neely, this is what he had to say. Let's see. All right, hold on one second. Okay. This is what he had to say here.
The chronological order of how things happen. And I think it's just a red flag to college football out there. There are some people that do not want to compete. It is no coincidence to me that when Coach Prime announced that Charlie Offerdahl was going to be a number 2, and then we sign a running back from Ohio State, 2 guys leave. Yeah. This is not the environment where you're going to be guaranteed anything. Alton McCaskill, his own statement when he left, he wants to be the one somewhere. And if he's not going to be the one, he's not going. We don't negotiate like that. The best players are going to see the field. If you don't feel you can compete and become the best player, we wish you well in your future opportunities. Dylan Edwards, great guy, very talented, had much success week 1 last year at TCU. Wishing him the best wherever he lands. But it just seems chronological order-wise that he left camp because someone was coming in.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the questions are, surrounding this kind of drama right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us or share any insight as to why Dylan entered the transfer portal?
I haven't spoken to Dylan, right? So these are, again, just...
All right, let me stop right there. So the guy from DNVR Sports, even after Neely gave his reason, the guy still said to him, do you know any reason why he hit the transfer portal? So he didn't take what he said at first. See, I caught it. He did. He said it was in chronological order. The guy from Ohio State said he's coming, to compete. He's coming. He's joining the team soon. And he said guys don't want to compete. But then the guys asked him a question after he was finished and said, do you know why Dylan left? Because he know that Dylan left. It wasn't it wasn't a matter of competition why he left. Let me rewind that. Hold on a second. He's not buying what he said. Now watch this. Listen again.
Otherwise, that he left camp because someone was coming in.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the questions are, surrounding this kind of drama right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us or share any insight as to why Dylan entered the transfer portal?
See, he just said he didn't want to compete. He said, "Do you know why he entered the transfer portal?" He didn't buy what he said.
I haven't spoken to Dylan, right? So these are again just
all right. So if you haven't spoken to Dylan, why are you saying it's a competition issue? You never spoke to Dylan. I'm gonna rewind this again. Rewind it one more time. I'm just go back to the beginning.
Were you going to be guaranteed anything?
Hold on.
Football out there. There's some. Tell you what you just said. They were not at practice today. They were not in the building today.
Savion Wilkerson entered the portal.
Yep.
And then Dylan Edwards entered the portal today. The running back room just seen a lot of attrition. What's been going on? What can you tell the people?
I can tell you what you just said. They were not at practice today. They were not in the building today. I think that this is one of those things, man, that you just have to look at the chronological order of how things happen. And I think it's just a red flag to college football out there. There are some people that do not want to compete.
All right, stop right there. He said there are some people who do not want to compete. He's talking about Dylan and Savion. He's wrong about that, though. Savion is a workhorse. He's already proven that at Jackson State. He ran for over 1,000 yards. And he also played an integral part in them playing this past season. And Dylan, every time I see him, he's running into the end zone in practice. So he's saying that people just don't want to compete. He's referring to them. He's also referring to McCaskill as well.
You know, it is no coincidence to me.
All right, there it is. There's no coincidence. He's saying it. There's no coincidence. But the guy looked him right in the face and said, "Do you know why Dylan entered the transfer portal?" See, here's my thing. My point is, for him, if this guy posed this question to me, I'm going to say respectfully, I haven't talked to Dylan. I haven't talked to Savion. I haven't talked to Alton. I don't know. I don't know why they entered the transfer portal. That's a question for Coach Prime. That's what I would have said.
Want to compete. You know, it is no coincidence to me that when Coach Prime announced that Charlie Offerdahl was going to be a number 2, and then we sign a running back from Ohio State, 2 guys leave. Yeah. This is not the environment where you're going to be guaranteed anything. You know, Alton McCaskill, his own statement when he left, he wants to be the one somewhere. And if he's not going to be the one, he's not going. We don't negotiate like that. The best players are going to see the field. If you don't feel you can compete and become the best player, we wish you well in your future opportunities. Dylan Edwards, great guy, you know, very talented, had much success week 1 last year at TCU. Wishing him the best wherever he lands. But it just seems chronological order-wise that he left camp because someone was coming in.
All right, he said it right there. It's chronological order-wise. He left camp because someone was coming in. Now, Dylan didn't say that. He's saying it. Now, watch what the guy say.
A lot of the questions are, you know, surrounding this kind of drama right now. Can you tell us or share any insight as to why Dylan entered the transfer portal?
Can you tell us why did Dylan enter the transfer portal? Because what he's saying is, really, did you talk to Dylan? We want to know why he entered the transfer portal. You're saying it's because he didn't want to compete. He said that. No, you supposed to. Did you talk to Dylan or what?
I haven't spoken to Dylan, right? So these are
right. If you haven't spoke to Dylan, then just say that. You don't know why he entered the transfer portal.
Just assumptions on my part based on the timeline.
Yeah, you know what assuming mean, right? Make an ass out of you and me. Never assume. We don't know why he entered the transfer portal.
I do know this internally. When you look at what Pat Shurmur was developing for this offense, you know, Dylan Edwards was part of it. You heard his press conferences, how he was now featured in the pass game and the.
Yeah, okay. So if he was a part of the offense, he was a major part of the offense. There's something off here for him leaving. That's only for Coach Prime to address now.
Run game. You know, for you to have all that going for you and want to transfer for a better opportunity, because let's just keep it 100. These guys transfer for a better opportunity. And I can't knock you wanting a better opportunity. But I don't know what better opportunity than you have than when you're on a team with Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders, and you're still getting featured in the playbook.
Yep.
Like, I can't make sense of it where you think you're going to go and you're going to get more than that.
That's bad for him to say that, guys. That's bad for him to be talking like this. He's saying, well, where else you going to go besides here for a better opportunity? There's plenty of opportunity out there, sir. There's plenty of opportunity out there. Plenty. Just pick one. There's a lot of Power 5 schools out there that would love to have him featured in their offense. I'm sure of it. And you know what people are saying now? Well, Savion, he's going to have to go down. This is what somebody said. Maybe he's not a Power 5 back. I beg you differ. He is a Power 5 back. He proved it already. He was having a good training camp. Whenever he did touch the ball, because y'all didn't want to run the ball last year, he did okay. He can compete at this level. So for you to say that, well, where else you gonna go? That's cult behavior now. What do you mean? Where else they gonna go? USC? Anywhere. They can go anywhere and compete. Dylan is gonna go somewhere. It's gonna be Power 5. This is for Coach Prime to address, not you, man. Because it's bad what you're saying. You're trying to say, well, we don't know why they left. It could be some internal reason why they left. It might not be football. We don't know. And we probably will never know. I feel real bad for these kids, man. I really do. I feel bad, man, for these young men. I feel real bad now. Because obviously this environment is toxic. It's obvious. It's obvious it's toxic. And I feel bad for them because they worked really hard. They worked really hard last year, only for somebody to say you ain't good enough. They worked really hard, man. Really hard. So what the theme is here, this is just me. Since he want to assume, I'm going to assume too then. It don't matter how hard you work. Don't matter. They don't care. They don't care, man. You let him tell it, like, where else they're going to go. What you mean where else they're going to go? That's what your Colt fans are saying about Kermani. Oh, he got to only there ain't no colleges are backing off. That's a lie. They're not backing off. It's crazy, man. I feel bad for these young men. More people going to hit that portal. I don't blame them at this point.
Were schemes based on him. There were play calls drawn up based on him. As he said in a press conference a couple of weeks ago, he was excited about being in the pass game. Just last week, he asked me to mic him up for practice.
Yeah.
I mean, just last week. So when I look at the chronological order, Charlie goes up to firm 2. We sign a running back. He leaves. It just sends a message to me, you don't want to compete. Same thing with Savion. You know, he came from Jackson State with us, got here late. His waiver was approved. A lot of things were done to help him be able to transition smoothly. Scored a touchdown at TCU.
Yep.
You know, Dylan had that big day at TCU, and Savion still scored as well. So this running back room is always operated by committee, and everybody eats. But they chose to leave.
A lot of people on the outside are going to see this as a surprise. Is this a surprise inside the building that Dylan Edwards entered the portal?
Let me tell you this, and I say this sincerely, Jake. Great question. I don't know a person on God's green earth that has been gifted with the level of discernment and forecasting that Coach Prime has. None of this stuff catches him off guard. He may not know that this guy was leaving on this day, but he's a great reader of body language and attitude, and, you know, and kind of seeing that a guy, you know, is not really giving this all. Coach and I talked last night, and I'll tell you something I said to him, and he amened it. I'd rather find out mid-April than mid-September. You know, because a guy who will check out for an opportunity now will check out for an opportunity in October. So as Coach Prime will put it, God shakes a tree and the bad fruit will fall off.
No, he's not bad fruit, sir. He's a good kid, man. He's not bad fruit. What are you talking about? He's not bad. This is bad, yo. This, I didn't know. This is my first time. This is really bad. What do you mean that he's bad fruit? No, he's not. No, he's not bad fruit. See, y'all can't do what y'all did with Kermani. See, y'all can't do that here. Now y'all look bad now. Kermani might be right. He might be right. Y'all can't now something I know something is wrong. He's bad fruit. No, he's not bad fruit. No, he's not. Shake the tree and bad fruit. No, he's not bad fruit. That kid was running hard, yo. Every time I look, he's catching a pass for a touchdown and running for a touchdown, and your safeties can't even catch him. You're not going to win with just Travis and Shador. I promise y'all that. Y'all not going to win. And we're going to get to this practice and see that this defensive line, like I said, Coach Sapp, I don't know what he said to this defensive line, but they are making your offensive line look terrible. There's sacks coming, baby. There's sack city coming. If y'all don't fix that. Y'all getting pushed back further than Stephen A. hairline. They getting pushed back so bad. And I know it's not normal because Sapp is celebrating when his defensive line pushed them back like that. But you're saying that the bad fruit is leaving, huh? Savion is bad fruit, huh? Dylan is bad fruit. All right.
The fruit is going to stay, is going to be there. We're happy with what we got. There are going to be some more running backs coming in. We're going to
You're happy with what you got until they hit the portal. Then you're going to say they bad fruit. But right now, you're happy with what you got.
Fine run game, fine running back featured in the passing game. Of course, man, you cannot sugarcoat to try to diminish.
So pretty much, we're exchanging a non-starter for a starter because Dylan was a starter. Then this guy coming in, he didn't start at Ohio State. So we got a starter going out. You know how they say there's no starters in the transfer portal? Well, they coming from your spot then, because he's a starter going in, a starter.
They should water down the talent that Dylan Edwards. You can't even do that with Savion and his bowling ball style. We got to keep in mind though, Mike has been running that ball.
Yep.
You know, and so again, it gets back to me. Some people don't want to compete anymore.
I mean, you mentioned.
All right, so that is his statement. They didn't want to compete when we seen them competing for the past year and a half, but now they don't want to compete.
Micah, you mentioned Charlie. I mean, this running back room is going to be a big part of this team for sure.
Absolutely.
But the story has always been Shador and these wide receivers, especially all of spring. You know, Amari Miller's breakout.
Sure.
Micah Welsh has been one of the stories.
Sure.
You could even say Charlie. So
sure.
While Dylan is, it's going to hurt. We're not going to sugarcoat it and say that this.
See, he's standing on it. He's standing on it. He's doing it in a nice way. He's doing it nicer than I would. He said, "This hurts that Dylan's leaving. This is hurting." But he's saying that Coach Prime knew it was coming, but he trying to downplay it. No, this hurts, man. This hurts.
Does it hurt because he's a very dynamic.
He's saying not at all. Let me go back, man.
Sugarcoat it and say that this doesn't hurt because he's a very dynamic player. Right. But the core pieces of the team are still in place.
This team is built around Shador Sanders. You have a once in a generational quarterback.
All right, let me stop there. Man. All right, we heard what he got to say. So the bad fruit is leaving, and I don't buy it. I don't buy it, yo. I don't buy it. Why is he talking? What's up, y'all? That was Neely addressing Dylan Edwards leaving. Dylan Edwards and Savion Wilkerson leaving. He said they left. You said get off your. Oh man, you know. Oh guys, look at this. I'm gonna have some fun right now. You said get out of your feelings. Who you talking to? First of all. No, he's saying that the reason why Dylan left because he didn't want to compete, and he been competing for the past year and a half. Let me see. We got one. The real Shell said, "Get out your feelings." Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you next. Hold on. Let me go back to what's up, Shells? How you doing? See, now he don't want to say nothing. He don't want to say nothing now. What's up, man? What you mean get out of my feelings? I'm not in my feelings. I just know that Dylan was a good running back. And he worked hard for There you go. You said what's up. You know where you're going, right? You know where you're going. What type of my question is to you, what type of food? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food, Shells? Hold on, y'all. I had to stop for a minute. I know it's my opinion. Like everybody else have their opinion. I just want to know what your favorite food is. That's all I want to know. Give me your favorite food, man. I'm gonna get you too. Hold on. What's your favorite food, man? Oh, East Texas. What's up? Shout out to East Texas tapping in. What's up, Tremaine? You said you think he gonna hand over a spot? Oh yeah. I'll do it. Hold on 1 second, T Nicole. I was looking at some news real quick, but they haven't. The thing is, I wish the players are not really saying anything, so there's not much to go on. And I think Coach Prime have his press conference on Wednesdays, so he'll probably address it Wednesday a little bit. I don't really think he's going to address it a lot though, that they're leaving. But that guy that was talking to Neely didn't buy it. He was like, "We want to know why Dylan is leaving, man. That hurt." Hey, T Nicole.
Hey Max, how we feeling?
What is going on? No, I had went live earlier, but I had to leave for a minute, so I'm like, I'll come back.
Yeah, I was a little busy today with work. I had a bunch of cases to get through, so
Okay.
when you were on, so I couldn't really listen.
Right, early, yeah. So
how you feeling about the Dylan Savion?
Oh yeah, so you already know already. So yeah, Dylan, Savion, and
Monty, of course. But
well, the long snapper guy.
Oh yeah, the long snapper.
Yeah, long snapper. They into the portal today. Neely, what you were listening to earlier, that was Uncle Neely addressing Dylan Edwards and Savion Wilkerson entering the transfer portal from DNVR.
I see. I didn't even catch it because I literally just came in. So
you said that they didn't want to replay it.
Yeah, you can if you want to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. What I'll do is I'll replay it. But the thing is, Coach Prime really hasn't addressed it yet. He has his weekly pressers.
Yeah, aren't they Wednesday?
Yeah, so he probably will say something about it Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And I had to keep remembering today is Tuesday, so yeah, he'll probably do something.
For sure tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure tomorrow he'll do something. All right, so let me go back a little bit.
We don't negotiate like that. I can tell you what you just said. They were not at practice today. They were not in the building today. I think that this is one of those things, man, that you just have to look at the chronological order of how things happen. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just a red flag to college football out there. There are some people that do not want to compete. It is no coincidence to me that when Coach Prime announced that Charlie Offerdahl was going to be a number 2, and then we sign a running back from Ohio State, 2 guys leave. Yeah. This is not the environment where you're going to be guaranteed anything. Alton McCaskill, his own statement when he left, he wants to be the one somewhere. And if he's not going to be the one, he's not going. We don't negotiate like that. The best players are going to see the field. If you don't feel you can compete and become the best player, we wish you well in your future opportunities. Dylan Edwards, great guy, very talented, had much success week 1 last year at TCU. Wishing him the best wherever he lands. But it just seems chronological order-wise that he left camp because someone was coming in.
A lot of the questions are, surrounding this kind of drama right now. Can you tell us or share any insight as to why Dylan entered the transfer portal?
I haven't spoken to Dylan, right? So these are, again, just assumptions on my part based on the timeline. I do know this internally. When you look at what Pat Shurmur was developing for this offense, Dylan Edwards was part of it. You heard his press conferences, how he was now featured in the pass game and the run game. For you to have all that going for you and want to transfer for a better opportunity, because let's just keep it 100. These guys transfer for a better opportunity. And I can't knock you wanting a better opportunity. But I don't know what better opportunity than you have than when you're on a team with Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders, and you're still getting featured in the playbook. Like, I can't make sense of it where you think you're going to go and you're going to get more than that. There were schemes based on him. There were play calls drawn up based on him. As he said in a press conference a couple of weeks ago, he was excited about being in the pass game. Just last week, he asked me to mic him up for practice. I mean, just last week. So when I look at the chronological order, Charlie goes up to firm 2. We sign a running back. He leaves. It just sends a message to me, you don't want to compete. Same thing with Savion. He came from Jackson State with us, got here late. His waiver was approved. A lot of things were done to help him be able to transition smoothly. Scored a touchdown at TCU. Dylan had that big day at TCU, and Savion still scored as well. So this running back room is always operated by committee, and everybody eats. But they chose to leave.
A lot of people on the outside are going to see this as a surprise. Is this a surprise inside the building that Dylan Edwards entered the portal?
Let me tell you this, and I say this sincerely, Jake. Great question. I don't know a person on God's green earth that has been gifted with the level of discernment and forecasting that Coach Prime has. None of this stuff catches him off guard. He may not know that this guy was leaving on this day, but he's a great reader of body language and attitude, and and kind of seeing that a guy, is not really giving this all. Coach and I talked last night, and I'll tell you something I said to him, and he amened it. I'd rather find out mid-April than mid-September. Because a guy who will check out for an opportunity now will check out for an opportunity in October. So as Coach Prime will put it, God shakes a tree and the bad fruit will fall off. The fruit that's going to stay is going to be there. We're happy with what we got. There are going to be some more running backs coming in. We're going to have a fine run game, fine running back featured in the passing game. Of course, man, you cannot sugarcoat or try to diminish or water down the talent that Dylan Edwards. You can't even do that with Savion and his bowling ball style. We got to keep in mind, though, Mike has been running that ball. And so, again, it gets back to me. Some people don't want to compete anymore.
All right, so that was Neely.
Webb is backstage.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me give me 1 sec. Okay, Webb, T-Shells. Let me take the picture down so we can see each other.
Neely.
Okay. Yeah, that was
What's up, Max?
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, T. Nicole?
Hey, what's going on?
That interview was that probably was right after practice, I think, because they practiced earlier. So that was right after practice today, because they practiced outside today. So
He gave him a choice. Go ahead, T. Nicole.
My thing with Neely is, while I respect some of the things that he said, is Coach Prime giving him the okay to say these things?
Can somebody mute it? We hear your signal.
Like,
I mean, he's around the team, so
yeah, but like, who made him the voice of CU or the voice of Coach Prime? Like, because I feel as though like certain stuff he should not say.
Facts.
Like, I respect what he said, but it's just sometimes I just feel like certain stuff that he says is just not his place.
And
I
he
could be
goes
wrong
too
for
far.
feeling that, but
yeah, I guess
especially the aspect of it's basically he's saying they're scared, which may very well be true, but I just don't think that's how Coach Prime carries it. Like, whenever he speaks of these young men, he wishes them the best. So I just don't get why. Or maybe he's telling Neely to say these things. I don't know.
Right. He could be telling, because I don't think he's gonna say that.
Yeah, Coach Prime is gonna say. That's why I'm like, why would he be saying these things unless Coach Prime wants him to say these things?
Right. But he will, like I said, like you had said before, usually he give his press conferences on Wednesday after practice. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we'll hear from him, but he's not gonna really say anything. He's just gonna say he probably wish him the best.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, because he already did that towards Savion on social media. I don't think he said anything directly to Dylan on social media, but yeah, that's what the rumor has been, is that they got the new person. Dylan felt as though he was going to be RB1, which it seemed like he was going to be because they were putting things around him. And then it said that they had a meeting. He requested something. They said, I get back to you. They had another meeting, and what he wanted, they didn't have. So he said he's out.
Okay.
That's what the rumor is.
Okay. So, yeah. So whatever he requested, I don't know what it was. But
But my other thing is that, okay, you requested something, they couldn't give you what you wanted. Now you're in the portal, and you're gonna probably go somewhere and be a second option. Because
yeah.
where is he gonna go?
But
I know
was he really going to be a first option here?
he would have had to fight for it.
Yeah, we would never know now.
We will never know. At right now, today, yesterday he was the first option.
Yeah.
With the new guy Hayden coming in, there would be a fight for it.
Yeah.
That's what I felt.
Yeah.
It would be a fight for it. But
And I
Coach Prime is always preaching that.
Max,
Even he say it to their face. Who job you coming to take?
Max TB called this about a
I
week
don't think
ago.
his formula working out, T. Nicole.
But that's what it is in
I
life,
don't
though,
either.
Max.
Yeah, but it's not working for him here, though. Huh?
Max, they went from 6-6 with me to now another 4-8 season.
Yeah, they not going. I don't have them going to a bowl game yet.
I don't even got them being bowl eligible.
Let me see. What is today? The 23rd. They still have until the portal close on the 30th, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So they have to the 30th to bring a lot more players in. But I think even after the portal close, they could still bring players in. And then they have some players coming in by the summer session. So by summer session 2, all of them should be there. So we'll see what happens then. But they took a big loss with Dylan, though, and Savion. And Alton as well. That was a huge loss.
Yeah, that running back room is looking thin.
Like, what can we do if we can't give them the money and they just decide to leave? That's just something you just got to accept.
Right.
So, T. Nicole, do you think it was a money issue or do you think it was a playing time issue?
I think it was both, because Alto and Dylan were both options. There was things being put around for them. So now you're gonna leave and go somewhere where you don't know what money you're gonna get.
But if a new guy coming in and they breaking the bank for him, and he requested too, and and they don't give it to him, this formula is not working for them. It's not. And I'm gonna tell you why. I had went back again. This goes back to what I had said earlier. This is year 2, right? They don't have the luxury that Georgia has, where their foundation is already set to where if someone leaves, they already have their men ready to go for the season opener. They already have their they already know what their depth chart is. There's no question.
Max.
Like
fact.
For example, I agree. Let me just pick Georgia for example. Well, let me just pick USC, because USC lost some players to the draft and everything. But being that they lost players to the draft, like the quarterback, you remember the last game we were talking about where that backup quarterback showed out pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Well, USC is giving him the nod. And then they also had a freshman. I mean, they had a freshman pickup, but they giving that backup the nod. They say, listen, this is our guy here. It's not like that here. When Shador leaves, obviously they got to go find a quarterback. And then
Yeah, because
also,
Staub looks bad.
But
yeah,
that's why I feel they're working to try to get Taylor that position.
T. Nicole, I just don't think Taylor is the answer. That's just me personally.
you said Taylor.
Yeah, Walt Taylor.
That's the
That's the 6'7" guy.
Shador's twin.
right. So, okay, so yeah, they have Taylor, so they can build him up. So I guess they do have a quarterback because they could build him up, right? So, but usually at Georgia, they already know who their next quarterback going to be
Yeah,
because they
that's a
already
fact.
have that farm system in place.
Georgia,
That usually take about a few years to set in place. Like for example, they were talking about the Nebraska coach. The Nebraska coach, you give him by year 4, they're in a bowl game because he already has a track record of that, but it takes him a few years to actually get out there and get on the recruiting trail and build his team up. So it takes a while. So now it's the situation like with Dylan. He wants to be the feature back. Of course, Alton wanted to be the feature back. They felt like they proved themselves in training for the past year and a half, but this program is not like that. They're still looking for they're still looking to build a team. So you're
And
gonna
that's why
have
I
people,
say people are not giving them that grace.
right.
It's Coach Prime. You're a legendary football player. You got a
Right.
gold jacket. You win at every level. You gotta win out the gate for
Yeah,
Coach Prime, and
I
for
it's
got
not
me,
the same.
I
It's
got
he doesn't
Nebraska
get that.
bowl eligible this year.
I personally give him to year 4 with Coach Prime. I mean, yeah, they could win this year, right? But realistically speaking, it takes a few years to get going. It does.
That's all I be saying. But
Yeah,
people are
it
like,
takes
no,
a
he
few
gotta
years.
win today, today.
Well,
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, but with the way things going, T. Nicole, I just don't see as of today. Today, now things might change by August. I might be back at 8 and
well,
4, but as of today, I don't see it.
the thing is, they need a little time. But see, I understand also why he wants to win now, because a lot is on the table right here. This could be Shador draft status. Because if he only win 3 games, he's not getting drafted #1 quarterback. He can forget that. Because if another quarterback gets to the playoffs, who do you think they're going with? I'm
Mhm.
going
That
with the
quarterback,
quarterback that went to the playoffs.
absolutely.
Even though it might not be his fault that they only win 4 or 5 games. Look at what he had to deal with last year. So you got to understand, this team is still building. So it's going to be some hurdles in the beginning. This is
That's
going
all
to
I'm saying.
happen in the beginning, huh?
That's what all I'm saying. That's what I agree 100% with that. But people are like, no, they gotta win.
Well, he said he want to win. He want to win too. He
Facts.
said
He's not gonna say I want to lose.
well, there's some pressure for him to win though, because Shador draft status.
It was pressure as soon as he took that job. He was
Right. It
supposed
Yeah,
to win.
comes with the territory, right?
Yeah.
Well, I wait to hear what he had to say about Dylan, but I guess you said the word on the curve is he may have requested something and they didn't give it to him.
And they
So
didn't
that's
give it to him.
see, even that right there. Let's just say if money had something to do with it. I mean, do they have the money? I mean, do they? I mean, because you got to save a little bit of the bag for the new people, right?
Yeah, but I would have gave him. I I would have gave him. I would
I
have gave
def
him something.
Yeah, I definitely would have
And
gave
for
him
all the
that.
people that's in the chat saying, for all the people in the chat saying that Dylan was only 160 pounds, okay, he was also elusive as hell. Like, he also
Yeah,
scored 4 touchdowns in one game. Like, so
right. But yeah, but don't worry,
miss
we'll
me
have a
with that,
flashback.
bro.
We'll have a flashback soon.
And the
But
thing is with that is that he knows the system. And it's
right,
like, and I get people are like, well, we're just basically replacing him. It's like a swap out almost. But it's like it's a swap out, but Dylan knows what the fuck is going on.
right. Now this new one has to
Facts.
learn it.
Facts, T. Nicole.
Has to learn the system now.
Yeah, now he has to learn the system. Gotta learn Shador or whoever, blah blah blah. And it's like I would have took whatever little bit of change that this kid was probably asking, and I would have just gave it to Dylan.
Yeah, I would have too. I would have like, okay, that's what you asking. Okay, I got you. But this team, maybe the bag is being spread thin. I don't know, but whatever. If that's the case, if they didn't give him what he was asking for, then he's off to another team.
Listen, if you want to win, Coach Prime, go in that pocket. Go in your own pocket.
Yeah, he gonna do something.
Go in your own pocket at this point. Like,
yeah, shout out to everybody that's in here. If y'all don't mind, Max, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up?
hey,
All right, hey, y'all.
I'm surprised
Dylan,
Thomas ain't get up here.
Say again.
No, I was just
Not
saying
yet,
I was
not yet,
surprised
Thomas.
Thomas ain't get up here. Go
not
ahead.
yet. We needed to be
Okay.
cool for
Nah,
at least an
man.
hour.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that Dylan hit the portal or whatever. Anybody that was a prominent player coming into Colorado as the season begun last year, a staple player who not only was a starter and scored last year, and did well with his time on the field, but was also highlighted in the Colorado area. I don't know if how many of y'all went to any games, but if you went to Colorado and you went to Dick's Sporting Goods, you saw Shadur, you saw Shiloh jersey, and you also saw Dylan Edwards jerseys in the store. So this is a staple player who has hit the portal in his second year. So that, I mean, for a lot of people, this is a tragic loss. This could be where you could look at it and say, hey, what are we doing here? The whole running back room is disappearing, etc. But you also have to look at what's coming in the future.
Absolutely.
Dylan Edwards is a good football player. I'm not going to take nothing away from what I've seen. Speed is something that a lot of people can't grasp speed, and a lot of running backs like that. But also Dylan Edwards is a smaller back, and as far as the blocking goes, you got to protect Shador. So certain plays was only going. Dylan, his play time is going to be limited as far as getting that ball. Him going up the gut, not happening. So they had to bring in somebody like Hayden, a bigger back, who could provide more of a blocking due to size. Because Dylan's finna get ran over for a blocking play. He's too small, but speed.
Bro, did you see him in practice trying to block somebody? It looked like the guy was getting ready to run clean through him, bro. It looked bad. But
Dylan?
I like Dylan, though. Yeah.
Exactly.
I like him. I'm sorry.
I like him too, T. Nicole.
Me
I
personally,
think it's a tragic loss.
I don't feel like Deion Sanders was looking forward to seeing Dylan leave out of some of the people that has left here recently.
I agree.
I don't think there's something that he was looking forward to seeing. But at the end of the day, you gotta go ahead.
I think that I think that hurt Shador and Travis as well, because they didn't comment on anything about anyone leaving until it was about Dylan announcing that he was leaving. So I think they're all feeling a type of way about Dylan leaving. Over Cormani.
That's they boy, because like I said, if you went to Boulder, you went to any games last year, and you went Dick's, you didn't see Cormani name on them jerseys in the store, but you saw Dylan. You see what I'm saying? So you got a real foundation player that came here with us. Shadur Sanders, Shiloh Sanders, Travis Hunter. Oh man, my boy, he hit the portal too. I can't believe it. They probably all in shock. They probably all in shock, whether they knew it a couple of days ago or whatever. That he did it, and they people got their own emotions and stuff. They probably in shock for sure.
Hey Taz, it's something deeper than just he didn't get the bag or he didn't get whatever it was T. Nicole mentioned he asked for, because they unfollowed him yesterday on social media, bro. And you got to think about it. This kid has been around Prime since Pop Warner days. So I just don't know. But Max, could you drop the link?
It's enough up here.
Oh,
Right now.
I
We be talking over each other. I got to control it this time. This Dylan situation, we got to control this.
Don't let Thomas get up there now.
Yeah, we'll get people
that's him
on.
right there asking for the link.
We'll get people.
that's why I said it.
Thomas know he gonna come on in a second. Thomas know that.
Oh,
Hey,
We
I
got T
want to chime in. Yeah, I want to chime in, and then you guys can let Thomas hop on. What's going on, Max? Everybody on the panel.
Hey, what's up, T Shell?
Hey, T Shells, before you get started, what's your favorite food, bro?
I don't have a favorite food, man.
No. That was for
that was me, Max.
Oh, that was you?
That account. Yeah, that account for some reason when I logged on here, it went to my other account. But yeah, I'm on here. But no, I ain't got no favorite food, man. I eat to live.
Oh no, you cool. Oh, I'm glad I didn't block you. You cool.
Right, man.
I didn't realize it was you.
Yeah, we'd have been out here before, but I be talking. I say little stuff, man, to get you going, and but one thing that I
out today, T Shells. I'm tapped out.
Yeah, I know. But it's like this, man. We gotta realize it's like life. One day we got loved ones here, and then the next moment they gone.
Exactly.
And so what we have to do, we have to adjust to the change. And I really believe that one thing Dion is doing over there, he's really integrating a par NFL type of environment. Because when you look at how NFL players move, they can be contractually under some type of obligation, and then they'll find a way to get out of it because they don't like a certain situation, And the portal opened that up to have college players move like that. And we can't sit up here and act like these young folks these days is different from when we was coming up. They have a little bit more privilege. They have a lot more leeway. A lot of things that they do is excused. It's always a story behind why they did certain things. When I was growing up, we had to make a decision and stick with that decision and ride with that thing all the way out and pull out all the good out of it. But nowadays, if I feel like doing something different, if I don't get what I want or this, that, and other, I can slide. I got an alternative. And so that's one of the things I see happening in college football, period. But dealing with Colorado, huh?
I said basketball too.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And so it's like with Coach Prime, man, we talking about everything that he did as a player. All right, that was it during a particular time, and we can't negate how he was brought up and his mentality. And I like it how he's adjusted with the youth, because you get a lot of people his age, man, they don't affiliate with the youth. They don't try to understand like how they move and do things to kind of fit them, but at the same time teaching them the real lesson on how to stay grounded.
Yeah, but let me say something on that. Dion can easily do that, which is a great thing because he has youthful sons that age. So he hip.
True.
Bro, hip.
True.
He tied in with entertainers, etc. And you know what I'm saying? He tied and he got a discernment about him too that he wears in his face. So that's gonna hit every day. You know what I mean? So go ahead, bro.
Absolutely, man. And that's a benefit. And so I look at it like, man, I watch probably every Well Out video, Reach the People, Neely, DMV. I probably done watch every video out there. Max, I stay on you. So it's like I get a lot of information, but one thing none of us have in common that's watching is that's all we're doing is watching.
Right.
When their camera off, we don't really know these people. We don't really know these kids. It's like we know what they put on the camera, and we seen them in practice and interacting with each other. I play ball. I know how I interact with people. I play with cats and act like I fool with them cats every day. but really didn't like how they moved personally. You know what I mean? And so, but I did what I had to do, during those times. And nowadays, it's like when Prime said something. One thing about Colorado, they brought the cameras in, and you look at plenty of Division I programs, and not even on the D1 level, just programs. Period. Coaches say a lot of things that just don't get recorded. It's a lot of things coaches can't say. It's a lot of things that go on in organizations that people don't see. But we get a bird's eye view of a program, a prominent program that's making moves. And so, they're going to be under the microscope a lot better. And it is what it is. And Prime welcomes that. But one thing I've realized is that going through this right here and being able to see everything, you're really seeing college football. The things that have always been going on, the viewers are seeing it for the first time as if it's something new. And it's shocking. It's shocking. Players come in, sign, and don't stay, leave. You send them with another team. But back then, you could only transfer once. Your eligibility, you couldn't transfer no more, so you had to stick it out. And so that's why a lot of players didn't transfer. But now we're seeing a lot of, I don't like it here, I'm gone. I don't like it here, I'm gone. And so coaches don't have the time to be dealing with you from an emotional perspective. They need you to make a decision and stick to the decision you said you wanted to make right here. And if you change it, I'm going to oblige you. But I'm going to wish you well. And then I'm going to be honest about it. This is the way I feel about it. Because, everybody got a feeling about something. Like if you do something, I'm going to be like, okay, I feel like this is why you did that. Even though that might not have been your reasoning. But it's a feeling. And so that's what we're getting on this end. And I do not think Colorado football is finna change. I still think that they're going to be good. Because yeah, them folks got beefed up where it counts, man. In the trenches, bro. In the trenches.
Yeah, well, you got to look at it too, man. NFL, I
ain't really get beat by mama like that.
They really not checking. They really not checking for running backs and wide receivers like that. They checking for people that's in the big boys in the trenches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what they want.
And that's what they want. So
you could get a mediocre running back. And that joker could be a 1,000-yard back. Why? Because he had an offensive line.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's two running backs I love, but they had two different situations. Emmitt Smith and Barry Sanders. Emmitt Smith considered to have one of the best offensive lines his entire career. Barry Sanders was considered to not have the best offensive line, but they both were prominent running backs. Flip-flop those backs in those situations. I bet you the difference. It'll be a difference in stats and yards. You give Barry Sanders.
Can I drop this one on y'all right quick? I mean, I'm gonna just throw this one out there. Mm-hmm. Putting no hate against Charlie. I don't know that little dude or whatever. But putting Charlie in there and saying, "Hey, he running back number 2. Nobody changed that unless I say so." That could have been a chess move, by Deion Sanders to tell the other players, "Hey, man, y'all need to step y'all game up."
Absolutely.
It could have been just a chess move. Let's just say it was only a chess move for certain reasons. Maybe to say, you know what, Charlie, you have been working like a dog, and maybe we want to get you a scholarship on that side because it's going to be a whole bunch of different back ends to that. So maybe we can.
You know what the problem with that is?
You know what I'm saying?
Savion Wilkerson carried Deion Sanders in the SWAC, 1,000 plus yardage. He came over to Colorado and helped carry him in Colorado. Dylan Edwards carried Prime at Colorado. You don't tell a walk-on that he has the number 2 position. You just don't do that.
Okay, but could it have been a chess move?
Y'all know who you bringing in.
No matter what you've been
Why
doing.
he can't say that if
I'm
Charlie
just saying,
outworking him?
could have been a chess move if bruh earned it, and then hey man, I still won't try to. Don't think y'all sweet because y'all been rocking with me since JSU, since you've been rocking with me since you was a little boy, and I know your daddy Dylan Elwes, etc. Don't think it's sweet over here. I still need y'all to step y'all game up. You
And
see what I'm
things
saying?
like that it's like people always call favoritism to his loyal players, and then you see him put a battery in the back of another player, and it's like you can't say that. Nobody's spot is solidified. You got to fight for your spot, and if you see Charlie, a walk-on, is outworking them, they need to do better.
Charlie was doing good.
They need to do better.
Yeah, but like I say, it was a chess. It could have been a chess move to get these people to step their game up. You see what I'm saying? It's no difference than when Dion told.
Yeah, but Dylan didn't slow down at all.
It was talking about it last night on X. Y'all hear about what happened on X last night?
Dylan was number one, so I don't even think that was a shot at Dylan.
What happened?
Yeah,
but you never know how he could have looked at it if that was a factor.
Remember, the new running back was promised something.
Listen,
he was promised something to come. No, the new running back was promised something.
Listen, if Dylan heard that and that didn't put a battery in his back to be like, nobody taking my spot, I'm that nigga, then you're not supposed to be there. You scared of competition. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry.
If you see they bring it in,
scare you.
Hey, real quick, I think Thomas, what happened on Twitter?
On X last night, they was just talking about this because they got two more big backs they looking at. They got I can't one.
Oh, that one was about 300 pounds.
Yeah, one he's not 300. He weighed 230. So I forget it's something at most. I think he had like 200 yards.
No, it's another one that they talking about too.
I know it's another one that want him, but the one that Amos, I think they more likely gonna get him because he's big and fast and he run like Bo Jackson. They calling him Bo Jackson, and that's what they were saying last night, and that's when everybody figured out because Shador and Travis unfollowed Dylan. But it was what I think Prime was just trying to build the backfield because we only had like three backs really and like one more real back. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he wanted not Savion, but he didn't want Alton to leave. Alton, when that guy contacted Prime from Ohio State, Alton left, and then they had to fill in Alton's spot. They wanted to get one more back with the group they had. They didn't want to take nobody out, but then now everybody left, so now we got a freshman and a walk-on. That's it. So now they're gonna bring in three backs. But Dylan, we was talking about last night. The 230 guys coming in most likely. So they're gonna have Micah, the guy from Ohio State at 205, and the other guy that's coming in, baby Bo Jackson, I think. Amos.
What school he's coming from, Thomas?
Man, he is not no baby Bo Jackson, Max. This guy has bad protection issues. He is horrible. When I say horrible in pass pro, I literally mean horrible, like to the T. Now everything else he looks good, but pass pro, Max, I could send you the link.
Yeah, can you send it in the back chat?
Yes, I sure can. Yes, I sure can.
Okay. I didn't see him pass blocking. I seen him running people over left and right and stiff arming everybody to the dirt. I seen him doing that at 6'2", 230.
But could he be a depth piece with the guy they just brought in yesterday? Could he still be a depth piece?
Prime about to build a beat down backfield, man. All his backs about to be 205 pounds and above, ready to run like Michael Welch and better.
Exactly. And then you got them receivers. You got a crazy receiver core that's undeniably probably gonna be the best in the nation. So losing these players that's hitting that portal for whatever reason they decide to hit it, here's a speculation idea too. Some of them discovered if they didn't know how much Carmani was getting per month. And probably went in there, we don't know. And probably went in there and said, hey, I know we're going to bring some new people in and I'm getting this dollar right now or not getting this dollar right now. Can I get this? You know what I mean? Before y'all bring these people in? Because this other school is already tampering. We know all these schools tampering and offering these different guys, Dylan Elwes, Alton McCaskill, everybody that left, a bigger bag. and people want to get paid. The chances of you making it to the NFL aren't that great, and people want that money today, bro. I don't care what school you playing for, where you think you're going or not going. They want that money today.
I personally think Dylan earned it, man. They just don't feel that way. So he's gonna have to go somewhere. You know, he got to go somewhere else now. They didn't feel that way.
I don't think that. I don't think they didn't
I
feel
don't think
like
so.
he didn't earn it because they were putting things in play for him.
Exactly.
He didn't earn it.
You,
I'm 100% sure it had to do with money.
okay, well,
I'm sorry.
you know, well, no, I feel you there. So that makes sense. So if it, because like you said, they were putting things in place. They had him in the offense. He was going to be featured whether who comes in or not because of his speed. So
Right.
maybe he did ask for something they couldn't give him.
Because really at the end of
the
the day, you got to employ your coaches.
Hey, we got some feedback somewhere. Give me a second. Where is the feedback coming from? Oh, Elijah, it's on your end. It's some feedback.
Okay, let me go out and come back in.
Let me see it. Hold, give me a second. Let me see if it is. Hold on. Testing. Yeah. I mute. You have YouTube open in the background. Just mute it. And then
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be good now. No, I still
Okay.
hear.
You still here?
Yeah.
Okay, I came out of YouTube, so let me go out and come back in.
Okay. Actually, I mean, well, he could have just muted. Yeah, I mean, if it's a money issue, then I mean, I don't know. How did that leak with Kermani was getting paid? How did that leak?
I don't know. I just heard it. And I mean, it looked like it got to be about True because that's what his NIL evaluation was kind of quoted as. So they just broke it down like per month. I think it was on 3 or one of those 24/7s or something like that. They kind of put it out there. But at the end of the day, the money is going to play a big factor in a lot of things for people, especially if you're not destined to necessarily go to the NFL. Well, one thing I can say about Colorado currently, from what I see, is the eyes is on them. And all you got to do, well, not all you have to do, but if you own that team, you getting views that you typically probably wouldn't get in other places. And
yeah, a lot of them didn't really. The only person that's really taking advantage of YouTube is Travis. He's the only one that's really working it. Like, but
Hey,
I don't know
Max.
how you guys feel. Tina Coach,
Max,
you there?
Max, it's in the back
Yeah, I'm
chat.
here.
When you get a chance, could you
Okay.
put it up on the screen, Max?
Okay, I
People
will.
can
Now,
see how bad this guy is in pass pro.
oh, okay, I'm gonna take a look at it. Let me
Who's
ask you this, Tina Cole. Like, would you have given them the money?
who? Dylan?
Yeah,
Yeah, I would have gave him some.
yeah, I would have gave him something too.
I would have
yeah,
given some off the
Yeah,
strength that
absolutely.
you run a
We
bad
got an
business.
offer he
Then.
can't get.
Now you running a bad business.
We
If
got
you
an
got
offer
How
he can't
though?
refuse.
you,
I
yeah,
personally would have made him comfortable. Like, I would have
yeah,
to.
I
I'm like,
wouldn't have.
okay,
I probably wouldn't have given him the exact number he wanted, but I would have gave him something close to it because we still have other things that we're trying to fill in. But I
oh,
would have made him comfortable, like you said, Max, because one,
okay,
he has the potential. We've seen what he could do when things are clicking, and he knows the plays. Like we're setting things up around him to benefit him. So I would have, and then you have the relationship outside of football. Like,
yeah.
why would you want to burn that bridge? You know?
Hey,
well, we don't.
KT4, you right. The size ain't matter because you look at Darren Sproles.
Yeah,
Right,
I don't
he was,
get the
yeah.
thing with his size. Like,
It's not
what the
his
hell?
size. It's Darren Sproles is but was he the one they called the Pocket Hercules? I believe it was Darren Sproles.
His size,
True.
his size only play a factor when it comes down to pass blocking.
Oh, they broke the news with how he was getting paid. Okay.
Hey, Max, you need to block Larry Jones. He's in the back chat disrespecting you terribly.
Oh, let me see.
But like I
Oh,
said, hey,
God.
Tina Cole. So listen to this.
Damn, what?
So
Hold on one second. Y'all, everybody mute, man. Larry want a piece. What's up, baby? What's up? What you want? I see what you calling me in the back chat. So what's going on? I'm right here. Larry, you're live. I'm right here.
What'd you say, nigga?
Yeah, what like who you talking to me or your mother?
I'm talking to your mama, bitch.
You talk. How old are you?
Nigga, I'm old enough, nigga. Why you keep talking down on Dion, nigga?
I can talk about what I want to talk about.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Yeah, tell your mother to shut up. How about that? Yeah, all right. My bad, y'all.
He doesn't even sound like he's using his real voice. Like,
Yeah, don't
y'all
Right.
ain't even
He's
They
a
personal.
just
clown.
trolling. It's the
Like,
internet.
that's so lame.
Sorry, y'all. I ain't mean to go like that, but
Throw his ass in the dungeon. Fuck
yeah.
the
Let
bushes.
me get him out of here.
Man, put him in the transfer portal, Max.
For real.
Let him go to
Oh,
Blockbuster.
I know. Yeah, that he was from before. He be trolling me from before. So he came on to troll me. That's crazy.
People is weird.
Okay.
But T Nicole, let me
Yeah.
let me get with you right here. I
right,
get it. You want to compensate the players if they come to you and you feel as though they deserve compensation. So my thing is this: if you run a business and you got your own company,
Right.
every time one of your good employees come to you and say they need a raise, you willing to go against the building of the company or the budget to compensate certain players when you can hit a portal or get on Indeed.com and get some new recruits. You see what I'm saying?
Not every time, but what I will say is that if I have a person that I know can do a job and they've shown me that they're good at their job, and then I'm losing on the back end other people, then yes, I'm gonna try to keep this one employee on my roster because I know this is someone that I can depend on.
Understood.
Like, for example,
But can I say something on that? But once you do that, in my eyes, as a business owner, once you create that culture of doing that, adjusting because your employee came to you and you compensated them, you finna start a trend that you really don't want to keep up.
Not necessarily, because I can give you this example, right? In my job, I'm a cybersecurity analyst, right? And so it's a very hard job. So sometimes when we get people, they don't necessarily last. Unfortunately, we went through a merger, and there are some people that we had to either keep or we had to stay. And some of the people that we kept on, they wanted a better raise, and we kept them because we know that they can do the job. So sometimes you have to take that risk, and then if you do take that risk, you put a stipulation in the new agreement that comes up that you cannot come back to me in 6 months and ask for something else again.
Okay, that's fair enough. I get it. I'm just saying that you will develop a culture to a certain degree in this wide open free agency market with the NIL and how college football players are being compensated for that, not only their time but for their talent. And
Maybe so, but Dylan is a player that you do that for. You probably don't give him exactly what it is that he wants, but you give him enough to where he's comfortable.
If money was a factor.
If that was his issue, which I do think it is, but again, it's if we're all guessing because we're not in that room with them, so we don't really know.
Yeah,
but
we don't
that was the deciding factor.
Yeah,
so
we don't really know, but if that's the case, like T Nicole said, I would just, I would meet him halfway. I mean, if it's an exorbitant amount of money, I would try to. I'm like, look, we're building here. You're a sophomore, my junior, senior. We're gonna get you what you want. I'll make you
Especially when
comfortable
you're
right
so
now.
thin. You're so thin at that position.
Yeah, they are.
Right.
Now.
Hey, but you guys remember?
Thanks, Reggie.
Y'all remember when Coach Prime mentioned about the about paying the players?
Exactly.
Like one thing about Prime, like he ain't leaving you without excuse. You see what I'm saying? Like where he's leaving you without excuse because he tells you everything. He said, look, like we ain't got that pocket like that, like because.
But if you want to come in here and ball and you want to be somebody, come here and be somebody. We ain't just writing no blank checks over here. But
right.
You want to, and that was valid months ago. And that's what I'm saying. If it was money factor, but you don't want to switch up from what you already said months ago, and now you got so-called maybe if this happened, Dylan Ellis knocking on your door. Hey, coach, I need another 50,000. I need another 100 bands.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Right.
I just don't
He
see a
like,
likelihood in that.
because one thing about it, Dylan was very explosive TCU game, right, man? We came out that game because nobody had film on Colorado and TCU wasn't that good. Okay.
Check the back,
And,
Max.
Okay.
and so here we are. Dylan come out, man. The folks look good that game. But then when you look at the course of the season, like Prime gets some mules in that backfield. He needs some mules. Now, I like Wilkerson, liked him. But in my opinion, this is my opinion and my assessment, Wilkerson is not that. He's not a back that I'd be like, yeah, man, I got to put the ball in his hands on a consistent basis. He's like that player on the team, man, that works hard, that makes sure that the defense get what they need to get done. You know, and you need those players. And I'm not see, everybody has a role. It's just like our bodies, right? Like we got different parts of our body. My eyes are my eyes. My face is my face. When people want to identify how I look, they look at my face. They don't look at my hands or my feet. But my hands and my feet are significant. They still a part of the body. But everybody has to know their role. And this is what I truly believe Coach Prime is doing. Getting people to understand their roles and get in position. Because the thing about it is you're going to benefit regardless. Long as you play your role and do your part. That's what it's about. Like everybody ain't finna be the number one running back. But honestly, what is a number one running back if you ain't the one getting the yards? Because I could give you 20 carries a game, right? And you come out with 70 yards. And so I'm like, okay, what's the problem? Well, I need an offensive line, but I thought you was my RB1, right? Because I could make that comparison. Barry Sanders never had an offensive line, and he made it happen. But now
are we comparing Barry Sanders to whoever you're talking about? Because Barry Sanders is one of a kind, bro.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. I'm making.
He's not comparing the two necessarily. No. I think he more so just saying a position, running back position.
Yeah, but Barry Sanders is one of a kind, bro.
I mean, just like one thing, I mean, check this out. Just like everybody else that living is a one of a kind. You are a one of a kind. I am a one of a kind. You see what I'm saying? So literally, what makes your one of a kind, quote unquote, great? We do that. We put these barriers in place and these what you call stats or whatever. But at the same time, we still look at things realistically. I know you're not a Barry Sanders. I know you're not this. You are who you are. And you have to be realistic about who you are and what you can do. Because even if I'm asking you to do something, you have to know if you're able to deliver that or not. I watched Dylan Edwards last year, right? I already know Dylan Edwards is a fast guy. Speed, that's great. But that's one aspect of football, especially at the running back position. That's a plus. But Travis Henry, Derrick Henry, Travis Henry out of Tennessee, they were running 4.3s. But they are good running backs. You get what I'm saying? We talking about size. We talking about depth when it come down. Because you gotta protect your Shadur. You gotta be able to protect the backside when the running back go up to deal with a defensive end or a blitzing linebacker. Man, Dylan Edwards got killed. He got killed.
Okay,
let me drop this knowledge because I seen some.
You read my mind, Max. I just opened my mic to start talking. We're not gonna do that with Dylan, man. Nah. Dylan, man, that's a blow we took that we didn't want to take, man. And I think it was understanding, bro. Yeah. Like, you really read. But bro, peace and love to the man, and the team's gonna keep getting better, y'all.
Yeah,
I said it.
Yeah. That hurt. That because for them to unfollow him, that hurt them.
We gotta stop.
Yeah, man. That's a lot.
That's a fact.
He just
You know,
nitpicked
That's a
about what
fact. That
they
guy,
did right.
and to add to what Thomas just said, he was a hell of a locker room guy. And you need those
right.
type of guys.
We're not
Yeah,
about we're not
yeah.
about to do that to Dylan because he left. They still could be the best of friends. You don't know. We don't know. But all I can say
But
is
right now,
I said it.
they're not on the terms.
Right. I said it before. I said it earlier. I said Prime told us 15 players won't hit the portal. More than about 20 something players hit the portal. 25. So, I was preparing myself for this for a long time. The team's gonna get better, y'all. It's gonna get better. So in order for it to get better, the players we have to get better players. I mean,
And
yeah,
that's
we
my thing
are,
again.
and
That's
it's
my thing. With Coach Prime, he literally tells us these things. And then when it happened, everybody acts shocked.
He
yeah, it's
did
like
say,
Like,
and
granted,
he
I get
did.
it. It's Dylan. We didn't expect Dylan, but
Yeah.
like,
yeah,
stop acting shocked, guys.
Well,
No,
the
yeah,
facts.
real quick, the NIL and the collectives is totally different. So
Yeah.
when Shador and them are when they get their endorsement deals, that has nothing to do with the collectives.
Yeah.
See,
Facts.
they're getting their money off of. He has 1 million and so followers on Instagram and his social media combined. He has millions of followers.
Right.
Travis has millions of followers, right? He consistently worked on YouTube and different platforms to build his brand. He was doing that since Jackson State, even before. So that's where he getting his money. Now the collectors, that's something different. So if a
Mhm.
player come in and request some money, he's requesting collective money, not NIL. So that's a little
Facts.
different.
NIL is name, image, and
Right.
likeness.
That's
It's all
totally
about your
different.
name. It's all about your image and what you could
What you
do.
got,
That's
what you
why you
can
saw
do.
Shadur and you saw his brother and them go out to Paris and do the Louis Vuitton thing.
Right.
'Cause them boys got the update swag. People checking for them. People want to see what's up, and they gonna get paid. It's like an endorsement. You're gonna get paid for that. Collective is totally opposite from NIL.
Right.
That's why they
And
So
that's why I
evaluation.
don't understand the fact that why those boys are not working their
yeah,
social medias.
we
Well, they
talked
are
about
working their
that
social media.
before. We
Some of them
did.
are trying, but they don't really know how to do it. But that's why you got guidance from a marketing uh 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 person that's, I ain't gonna say expert, but Deion Sanders, he good at marketing.
you got a
You gotta
class.
know it. And he put in there, hey, y'all put y'all hashtags on the back of y'all jerseys so you can get your followers up. Now
Right.
what you do with it after that, you turn
It's
up after
fine.
that, and you get some of that streaming money.
But
You
Houston,
get a
But
couple
Houston,
of
that's that.
but Houston, the thing is though, like they're popular, like the NILs is totally different, right? So they get in their bag and stuff, but this is the dark side of players getting paid. Somebody gonna feel slighted. Somebody gonna feel like they the man and they want some money. And
Listen,
this is what
we
every team have to deal with.
we saw it last year with that line. Some of y'all don't want to say it. Y'all don't want to admit it.
Mm,
But it was a lot of that going on with that line last year.
right. So this is what every
It
team has
definitely
to deal with.
was.
Now, the difference between the Alabama and all them other big programs, they got the bag so that the money can get spread out evenly so everybody is comfortable.
Can you click on
But the
CJ
whole
Cool's
thing with the
comment? Can you click because he's not getting it.
Oh wait, yeah, I saw it. So let me see.
Yeah,
See,
facts.
Shiloh was not the best DB on the team, so how he have more NIL?
He's
Shiloh
born
is a Sanders. Shiloh
right,
has 1 million followers.
right,
He's going to get NIL over someone
and
with
and
600
not only
followers.
that, he has a personality that
Exactly.
these people crave for. What
yeah,
And
I
they're
Exactly.
not getting it.
understand.
CJ Cool, exactly. NIL stands for name, your
image
name,
likeness.
how popular you
Image.
are, image and likeness. It has nothing to do with your football. Well, it kind of does, but more so it's about your popularity and how well
exact
you're gonna perceive in
Well,
in a culture of
let me
what's
reputation.
Yeah,
going
let
how
on.
me say
well you
this.
Yeah.
can present a
Or
brand.
can you sell it?
CJ
Because
Cool, that's not favoritism.
No,
That's popularity.
he was
that's
born. They were
popularity,
born
bro.
into it, man. Their dad is Deion Sanders, man. They remember they had the reality show back in the day. They
Yeah,
they were
like
Yeah.
building it
if
from
you
Hey,
cannot get mad at Mercedes Benz
right,
because they want to have Shador use their company car to promote their
right,
brand. He has the following, he has the influence. He's not gonna Mercedes is not calling Mata to give him a Mercedes Benz because he does not have the social media following.
exactly. because
Right.
It's not happening.
it's not happening. He's not marketable yet. It's like we say CJ Cool, hey CJ Cool, come sell these t-shirts for real fast. And then you say, hey, LeBron James sell these t-shirts. Who you think
Yeah.
gonna sell
Mother,
more t-shirts?
Mother,
Yeah.
Mother, Mother got them NILs though. Mother got all
Oh
the
yeah, Mata got the
Mother Brett. Yeah, she
Mata,
got
another one who could be rolling in it, especially with his culture, his Hispanic side. He should be
Right.
rolling in money right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hooking him up.
He has a
Everybody getting a piece of something. It may
right.
not go ahead, Max. I don't want to
yeah.
cut y'all
Well,
off.
no. I was just gonna add on what y'all was saying. Mata is sitting on a major bag. All he has to do is get a I promise you, he started doing YouTube and then including the Hispanic community. He is going to blow up to Smith. He's going to get a major bag. He's sitting on one.
And
Like
that's
even
why
Coach
Coach
Don't let them
Prime.
go to the Raiders.
even Coach Prime was trying to help him. He was saying, "Look, we need to, the theme music.
Exactly.
When that all works. So hopefully
Exactly.
he'll take advantage of it. You see, what's the wide receiver Mathis? He do YouTube. He understands it. He got a clothing brand now, so he understands the business side. So he gonna build his brand up, and the more he plays, it's just gonna blow up.
Benson too. Benson came out with the "Don't Touch"
Oh
too
yeah, I saw that.
type of, and then Shadur wearing it. It's a
Yep.
good concept. It sounds cool. They all talking about it. Then Shadur put it on. Shadur got his own clothing line, but he's wearing it too. That's gonna make other people. They influencers, bro.
Dylan was
They
sitting on the
young
bag
kids
too.
and they consider to be influencers. Influencers
Baby Primes.
it's
That's a
gonna
bunch
get
of
you.
little
It's gonna
Primes.
get people to spend money by being an
You,
influencer.
the crazy
It's
thing
value
is,
when they.
you don't even have to be a starter on this team to get a bag. The platform is so big that I can do behind the scenes. Like if I was a player, third or fourth string, I'm doing behind the scenes on the team. Look, Coach Prime, whenever you get a chance, I would like to do an interview with you. He'll do it. Like, let me do an interview with you, Coach, because I got to build it up. Look out for me. I had a good practice, Coach. Let me get that interview. Like that. They got to work at you. He's not going to give it to you unless you ask. So you got to ask for that interview, and he'll give it. He'll probably give it to you. So you got to build your social media up, and they can build it. Let me see something real quick. Reginald Green, head coach. Okay, yeah, man, you got to build. Thank you, Reginald. You got to build that social media following up. Travis was doing it at Jackson State even before. So now where he's at, it took some work, but he's there now. So yeah, that NIL is coming in for those guys. But for the rest of the people, they're talking about the collectives if they requested money. It has something to do with the collectives. So anyway, Thomas, what were you saying? Oh, you muted. Thomas, you muted. Okay. Webb, you there?
Oh no, I'm happy my thing on charger real quick. But I was saying Prime making a bunch of little primes. If you look at Caitlin Clark, I've said it
Oh,
before.
she got a
It
bag
helps
now.
franchises, right?
Nike deal.
And teams, right? And she lifted the whole sport up of women's basketball, and that's what Prime trying to do with these guys, so they can go to franchises and they can have a fan base that, a lot of these guys they're not looking at that still. Like even though they are leaving to other schools, they picked up a good fan base. Let's say like what if Dylan went to Notre Dame last year? Would you know Dylan Edwards?
He was supposed to go to Notre Dame.
Right, but would you have known him?
No, I wouldn't.
Right. That's right. Maybe Carmine, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? He would probably be like everybody else we don't know. But what I'm saying is these guys should look at it in a wider view, because now even you go to a new team, you're still valuable going back into NIL, the exposure, the fandom, the support from the people, all of that makes NFL teams make a choice towards you even more. I said this months ago about the whole thing. And like when you go into this transfer portal and you leave the Buffs, I think it's best for you to like have a well received leaving or departure, rather say, because it's good to hold your base. Because now, like, look at, I don't even want to keep talking about, like certain people now looking at certain kind of ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, iffy now. So now moving forward, it might not be the same support. So I just give everybody peace and love and blessings. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's football. You know what I'm saying? We all want to play. Some people ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? They see the future and how they see their future, which is how they see themselves on the team, rather. So I enjoy people staying there and really supporting each other at CU. But like, it's football, man, because this is gonna happen. People gonna leave. People gonna come in that's better. Are you willing to try to get better, or are you gonna be ready to bounce? Or do you think you can get better? Or if you all of this stuff comes in, like I play with guys who you think that was and bam, what happened? Like, yo, so this is kind of normal, but I wish them all the best. And I just hope Dylan keeps everything cool and no love lost, man. Just go run, Dylan, run. Go support Run, Dylan, run. You know what I'm saying? He got his brand, check out Dylan Eller's YouTube, all that. Big ups to the young one, you know what I'm saying? Peace up.
Speaking of that, see Nicole put the link in the back chat. Savion Washington committed to Syracuse.
Yeah, don't forget about my link, Max, please.
So
let me go to it.
That opened up
to
a
comment
whole
on Reese who says everybody don't want to be an influencer, and that is very true. But if you don't want to be an influencer and you don't want to have a social media presence, do not expect to have NIL deals because it's not going to work.
Right.
NIL goes hand in hand with social media. For example, UConn, that's my basketball team. One of the starting players on the national championship team who contributed does not have social media. He would be rolling in NIL if he decided to have social media, but he does not. And he knows that he's not going to get those NIL deals because he does not have social media. So don't complain about, oh, it's favoritism. They're not giving people NIL. You don't want to be an influencer. It's not going to work.
Yeah, my
It's not
friend's
gonna work.
daughter, she plays basketball. She's supposed to be going up to Oregon, by the way, but she's starting her social media now and trying to get that squared away before she get to college because it's important.
It's
to
very
get those brand
important.
deals.
Like y'all gotta get with the time. Social media runs everything.
Yep.
Right. I think it's more that we should be, even like when this kind of stuff happens, let's get excited for the people coming in, and try to be excited for the people going out to do well somewhere else. And like instead of try to, because that's what it is. Because these guys are coming in like, hey, yo, then we didn't, we don't know, and then they start balling out. Then it's like you totally forget the other guy, and now you're talking about this guy. So if you just keep it neutral, on both sides, it's better for everybody. So to stand so hard in this, it's gonna be hard on you. So just trying to look at it from that level, because remember, it's gonna move forward regardless.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna go. Those games coming regardless.
Yeah,
they gonna be played.
They like I said, even after the portal closes, they still picking up players. Like that's just the window is just for the players want to enter the portal, but they can still add depth at any time because they got a long way to go before training camp. It seemed like it's moving
I didn't
fast,
know
but
that though, Max.
Huh?
No, what?
I said I didn't know that and now that you're saying that, it kind of makes sense because the portal was technically closed when Juju Mitchell committed to us. Remember, he came really late.
Yeah, he was a grad student. He come in anytime. So like they can still pick up players at any time if they need be. They can go find players all the way up in the training camp if they want. It's just that the portal closes just for the players that want to enter the portal.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Isn't it just for people that just want to enter? If you're still in there, you can still be contacted. Just got to be in there before that deadline.
Yeah, so they got a lot of time. I mean, I don't want to rush time because I want to enjoy the summer, but they got a long way to go. They got summer session 1 and 2, and then they got training camp. So they'll bring if he feels like he needs to bring more people in, he'll do it.
Are we up here speaking gibberish? Because I'm not understanding Reese and I'm not understanding Minister Fears. No one said they can't play without NIL deals. That's not what we're saying. We're saying they can't complain about NIL deals if you don't have the social media following, because people don't understand that a collective and an NIL are two separate things.
Just like look,
two totally different things.
Just like Manning. He's not starting right now, but he has a lot of followers on social media.
Exactly, because of his name.
Right.
And they gonna pay him.
And that's not even, I mean, no telling what he's getting in the collectives, because we never know that part. But I'm sure he getting a bag there too.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you never know, but yeah,
Nice little bag.
yep, he getting a nice little bag there. And also, I was thinking, like with the collectives, it's like performance too. So like, the more and more you're featured and stuff, the money is going to be there. But as far as
Exactly.
that NIL, you got to work for that. That girl Olivia Doon, oh, she's making bank. But look how many followers she have.
Yep.
She's making bank.
It's all about those followers.
Oh yeah, every time I look, she got another commercial.
Like even Shalimar.
Who is that, Matt?
She doesn't even play, and she's like the top 5 in
Gymnast.
I think on the women's side, and she don't even play.
Hey Max,
Gymnast.
who is Olivia Doon?
Gymnast, LSU.
The gymnast from LSU.
Oh, okay.
And it's gonna go up even more for her because they just won the national championship for gymnastics, LSU.
Oh my God, yeah,
Wow.
she is raking. Every time I turn around, she got a new endorsement.
Her and Angel Reese was just on one of those covers. Was it Slam magazine?
For Olympics?
Yeah. No, gym.
So she's better than that little young girl that we had in the Olympics some years back.
She's just popular.
Who? She's not better. She's just popular.
She's popular. See,
I
here's
forgot
the
the
thing.
black girl that we had in the Olympics.
Simone Biles?
Yeah.
She's just popular.
No, no one's better than Simone Biles.
She's a GOAT, but she's
Simone Biles
just
just wasn't
popularity.
around when there was the NIL stuff.
See, I want to add something on with the WNBA because they had brought out their salaries, right? Okay, yeah, their salaries are low, but for the players that are popular, they getting ready to make millions.
Oh yeah, they don't even got to touch their salary at this point.
They get ready to make millions. You see, Caitlin Clark Nike deal.
Popularity.
She's a millionaire now.
Popularity.
Wow.
Yeah,
even they didn't report it, which we know why they didn't report it. But Angel Reese, they put her jersey up and it's already sold out.
Yeah, she's making bank.
So who did Angel Reese sign the shoe deal with?
Angel Reese had a shoe deal with Reebok from Shaq a year ago.
That makes sense. Sense.
Yeah, it's see, they got to work on that social media presence. Like, just like, if you were on LSU, I mean, that's a huge platform right there. So you can just work it that way. But
take advantage of it.
But Colorado, that is the biggest platform in football. So all you got to do is start a YouTube page and keep working at it.
The biggest, like all you got to do is take 20 minutes out of your day. 20 minutes, and people gonna tune in. You don't need a big camera equipment. Do it off your phone. You got iMovie on your phone. Piece a bunch of clips together. Have reoccurring tweets on your social media.
Yeah.
Like it's so easy, and all you're doing is just posting a simple thing and running it up that way.
Yeah, I have so many ideas. If I was a player, I'm like, guys,
so many.
Shador's gonna let me drive his Cybertruck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're gonna get views that way.
And then you don't even drive it. But
yeah, hey Shador, let me hold the Cybertruck. For him to say no, freshman, get out of here. That'll bring
that's
views.
the thing. Like you can't. I just hate the fact that some people are like, oh, they don't get the money, and it's like they're not doing the smallest thing to their benefit to help them get the money.
Yeah, I mean, it's networking too, So just like, for example, Prime took him to the pre-Super Bowl stuff. All that networking could be going on. It's just a lot you can do.
Right. I think who he took, like Shadozi, he took CN. Jimmy.
No.
Another not running back, receiver.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, but I guess he'll say something in his press conference. He ain't not gonna say much though.
Yeah, he's not gonna take the high road.
Yeah, he's not gonna say much in his press conference.
Yeah,
Watch
he's
the
gonna
I mean,
probably say, "I wish I could talk. I forgot I was the head coach."
Clearly, Neely is his shooter.
well, let him
Neely
do
gonna
it then.
say
We'll let him do the shooting then.
it. Neely is his shooter.
Yeah,
At
at
this
least he
point.
can say that was you go talk to Neely. You know what I'm saying? So he got an out there.
Yes, days to come. It was
I
Preston.
know. Darius is probably upset because he loves Dylan.
He was one of his featured
Yep.
players.
Well, he's technically is he in the trends? Because I don't see his picture there. Maybe they talking to him.
I don't think it updated yet because I
Yeah,
was
maybe they
looking at it
talking to
earlier.
him.
They
Maybe they
haven't
talking
updated
to him.
it.
Like, you sure you want to do? You listen, man. You sure?
Right. 'Cause I don't
Maybe they
think they
talking
wanted
to
him to
him.
go.
No, him. I don't think they wanted it. I think they were like, okay, Carmani, you want to leave? Okay, cool.
So you say his name not in the portal
Not
still?
yet.
No, it's not
Oh,
updated yet.
So
Max, you
so
probably don't want
who
to play that. You probably don't want to play it because that's from somebody else YouTube.
Yeah,
So
I
just
can't.
watch it on your own.
Yeah, but
so who
what you say, Thomas?
if he not so wait, who said he got in the portal then? If he
The
not in the
news
portal.
is reporting it.
It's
It's been
reported.
reported
It's
all
reported.
over.
Yeah.
It's all over social media.
Wait. Is he in the portal? Because they was just talking this big last night on X. And you know how people get with like this random news. But wait, he wasn't at practice. He wasn't
The
at practice. He wasn't
website,
at practice.
the 24/7 whatever website that is, they
I can't
haven't
believe it.
updated yet. But all of the notable sports columnists, they've all reported it.
Yeah, they all reporting it.
Yeah. No, I'm tripping. No, it wasn't well off saying first day practice without Dylan. I'm tripping. I'm just wishing y'all, good Lord.
It just
So
haven't been
messy.
updated yet. But
That's so messy.
Oh man.
They know how to get them clicks though.
yeah,
But maybe
know
they
how to
are
do it.
talking to him. Max, if you say his name not
Yeah, his
officially in the portal
name
yet?
hasn't been updated yet. They could be talking to him because I
Listen,
would at least talk to him.
Shador tweeted, Travis tweeted, they unfollowed them. They mad.
Yeah, they mad, man. Yeah,
They mad.
he's not in the portal yet. They might be talking to him.
Yeah,
Like, are you sure?
Yeah. So they mad.
Neely said none of them showed up today
So if
on
they mad,
campus.
who showed up today?
Savion, Dylan.
Oh man.
Mhm.
So what you think it had to be? Sound like more like money then.
Yeah, it could be. Like
That's what we're assuming, but it's all assumption.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that makes sense.
And even if that is the case, coach is not gonna say it.
Yeah,
he's not gonna talk about it.
He's not.
So he's not gonna talk about it.
What if they both go to Syracuse?
Well, that's a likely. I mean, that could be a possibility.
They're saying Kansas State, Louisville. Who else for Dylan?
Kansas State, Louisville,
Nebraska.
Oh my God, no! If he go to Nebraska, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose somebody else.
Oh no, he ain't going to Nebraska.
Go to Kansas State. Go home, Dylan. Go home. See your
You heard me? Oh no. He not going. Then I'd be like, listen, how much do you want, Dylan? Like, you're not going to Nebraska.
You gonna break it?
Yeah, so it's
you gonna pay him
Kansas State, Louisville, and Nebraska.
I can't. But
that's what they're alleging.
Tina Cole got it. Tina Cole, you gonna pay him to stay?
Yes, I said I would make him comfortable.
She would make.
You heard that, Dylan?
I think his top two is if Colorado doesn't get him back, I think it's going to be Kansas State and Notre Dame.
Well, those are the two teams that he. To be honest, if I was them, I wouldn't want his ass because first of all, you committed to me, Kansas State. Then you decommitted and you picked Notre Dame, and then you flipped to Colorado. I would not take his ass.
The Tina Cole came out right there.
But that's
Kansas State. We playing Kansas State this year?
We do, yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy.
He probably go there. I heard that too last night.
All of these people that left, I would love to face them.
All right, circle it on the calendar. Then
I would love to face them. So show me you bad. Show me what we lucked up. We messed up on.
Yeah,
show
right. That T. Nicole, that's setting it up for big press.
Yeah, come on, clicks and views. We like the clicks and views.
Yeah,
come on.
Let's say if Dylan went to Kansas State, right? So now this is his opportunity now. So let's say I don't know how the future holds. Let's say if he is the feature back and he messed around and ran for 120 on us.
Mm-hmm.
See, then I could say, okay, we got to give him his props.
I want to see Dylan out there talking his shit.
Let's see Kermani out there, stalking the backfield.
And that's what I was saying yesterday that's what I was saying yesterday when I said they say he going to UCF. I would love to play him at UCF. And you talking about something, oh, you being petty. No, I'm dead serious. They said
I
he
was
got
joking
an option for UCF, so I want to see him play UCF. That's the game that I got a ticket for.
Yeah, I know. You said you were going to that game.
I want to see it.
He said that's his top three: UCF, Central Florida, and then somebody else. I think he's going to UCF.
I think he got better names than that. For Kamani, at least, I think he got better names than that.
Yeah, he got options, man.
Yeah, no, he got mad options, but he broke his little 3 or 4 down. Them 2 Florida schools he had on there.
Yeah, but they're trying to run the narrative that no school will touch him.
Right, that's not true.
Nah, he can go to Georgia right now.
But I think he got options.
But we'll see. I mean, so Dylan, if those are his short list schools, if he picked Nebraska, oh Lord, that's a rival.
Oh, that's gonna be so funny.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
And what happened? He mess around and go crazy on us.
Listen, they gonna have to eat that. Coach Brown, you gonna have to get up in that press conference and talk.
But what if you don't?
You can't dodge that.
Well, we'll see. We'll see where he ends up.
Listen, none of this is gonna matter if they're winning.
Yeah, if they're winning. Like if Colorado come out the gates and they're 5-0 or whatever at that time, ain't nobody can be talking about it.
Like nobody can say anything.
No, not anymore.
You guys have to win. Period.
Yeah. If they go 5-0,
I'm standing on what I said. As of today, I got them at 4-8.
But if they're at the midpoint, if they're at the midpoint and they're 5-0, this all be forgiven. Once they hit 5-0, this will be forgiven.
Yo, this is they didn't get weaker though. That's the whole thing. So I don't know what you gonna give them less wins.
They did, Thomas. They lost their most productive back. Are you delusional, man?
Oh my God! Don't start.
No, not delusional.
Come on, Thomas, man.
I know the backfield got shaky. I know the backfield got shaky. The backfield got shaky.
That's important. That's an important element of football.
You're right. Be patient.
Everybody is so lackadaisical.
That's why I said it could change. It could change between now and training camp.
I guess you got to give them until I would say this. Give them to week 4. Let's see where they're at in week 4.
Hold on, Max. Hold on. Why are you saying week 4?
Yeah, I mean, because questions will be answered during the season. So week 4, they should be 4-0 by 5-0.
More wins than last
year.
We'll
talk.
Okay, I just wanted to know why you picked like week 4 specifically.
Because they should be 4-0 at that point, right?
Okay.
So then we can remember last year they won 4 games. So if they 4-0 after they're over that. They're over that.
Week 4 is when everything went to shit.
If they come out of Nebraska, they can beat anybody on their schedule.
That's an away game. So
anybody on their schedule, Nebraska.
Can we not skip over game 1?
I'm the
only one worried about game 1.
All right, let's go back. Okay, like you said, let's stick with. All right, you know what? Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of them. I don't want to jinx nobody. Let's just stick with game 1.
Like it screams Stanford to me. I don't know.
Oh, don't say that, please don't.
It's on a Thursday night. It's the first game of the college football.
Yeah, they moved it. They moved it to Thursday.
Man, they are going to put up 50 points on North Dakota State.
Everybody is going to be watching.
Tina Cole, just look at it like this for a minute, Tina Cole. They are on a crazy losing streak. Those guys that he have there now, and this is excluding how I think he could go in there with the roster that he has today and put up 50 points on North Dakota State. These guys are going to come out with something to prove. They are going to go crazy on North Dakota State. Now, what happens after that? That's just going to be up in the air.
I got PTSD.
But
Can you tell Coach Sapp to chill, man, with his guys, because they are having it their way with the offensive line.
But
man.
this is what we
Thank
want,
you.
though,
You see
Max.
that
This is what we
D-line?
want.
Oh my God! You see today practice, bro?
Yeah, I'm about to show it. They
Bruh.
it's not, I'm gonna mute it as we watch it because we still talking. So I'm gonna mute it.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he said to them, but they are monsters, man.
I'm telling you, just that in out, man. I'm trying to tell
We
you,
need our offensive line for the season.
Max.
We don't need them getting discouraged.
Max, he teaching them that in out,
I know, man, but
in. He
it's
gonna
him
say
and
it
what's
too.
the other
Watch.
coach named Lewis, right?
Yeah,
Both of
him
them
and
need to
Lewis.
chill now.
What?
Yeah, both of them need to chill. They need to help. We need to help our big men out. Seaton is okay, but
The better our D
keep
line get.
bringing it up.
Max, I'm trying to tell you, if y'all not like,
muted. Yeah, this is not. But you told me, Thomas, it was normal though, right?
What's that?
Well, we'll see. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna mute it though as we talk. But
No, Max, you asked somebody when you was on TV panel. You asked, was that normal?
Yeah, I asked Thomas. I asked somebody that.
What's that?
Yeah.
Was what normal?
Well, I'll show
How
you.
they getting
I'm gonna
pushed
mute
back.
it though as
Just
we
watch
watch
it, T. Nicole.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just muting it as we watch it, so y'all can just see it.
Yeah, he told the kill. You're gonna have to unmute it. He telling the kill Walker. Killing the kill.
No, I'm not.
Thomas, he looks good. Thomas, I swear to God.
Matt, you know,
my
Bucky
cousin
has his
looks
stuff
good.
on fair use, right?
He what?
Look at that right there.
Bucky has his stuff on fair use. It's not gonna block you.
Look at that. Turn it into a
No. The only reason why I muted because we were talking.
Oh, okay.
We're talking through it. No. He's real cool with that. Yeah, Bucky's real cool with it. But I was just muting as we talk, so I want to hear if you guys think this is normal.
Okay.
Or we need to tell Sapp to chill.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Darius and Bucky said they will never
Darius
anybody.
follow me on Twitter. Like they're real cool people. But I just want to know if we need Sapp to chill, man, because I don't know what he got these guys doing, man.
But
look at that! Oh my God,
the defensive line that we've been wanting.
He wasn't doing this 2 weeks ago. Go back to that other play. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, man.
Just give Shador some time.
Look at him. Woo. Yeah.
Look how he got him lined up. Look at this. He got Jordan cleats on.
We can see him getting better. See him taking on that pro. That's a pro.
My cousin looked good out there, man.
Look at Quincy. Quincy, he wasn't doing that 2 weeks ago.
It's Sapp, man. Look at Sapp walking around.
Sapp said you had to get too pretty.
He got them boys looking good, man.
They working
they
in and out.
Nancy out there hopping and chest bumping plays.
That was good. That was a good block.
Wow, what's that?
Look at that.
Get it. That's McNeil.
McNeil doing good too, isn't he?
They all moving. Look at baby Sapping. In out.
I think he's competing for a starting position.
I think so too. But they looking good though.
Look at that. Oh, look at that was Barnes. Barnes wasn't doing that. You see them feet? See that little jump he made first six step? Yeah.
That would have been a sack.
I don't want to tell too many secrets because I don't want to tell the whole NCAA how to get to the quarterback.
Man, come on, Thomas. They know.
Look at that. That would have been a sack. That would have been a sack.
And Max,
who was that?
That's the Wade twin.
No,
that was a guy that I had hitting the portal.
Look, that's a sack.
That's a Keaton Wade. Yeah, he getting there.
But to be fair, we don't see all the.
I had Keaton Wade hitting the portal.
Nah, he about to be the next pro rusher, and then that pick guy about to be something else too. They about to get them all rushing like NFL. I see they working on their first step like they supposed to. Look at that, man. Mm-hmm. That's pro style.
Oh no, that's Seaton.
Is that Kareem Harden or Jordan Seaton?
That's Seaton.
That's Seaton.
That's a big guy right there.
Getting developed.
Because both of them got the same number.
Getting that development. Getting that to get development. He gonna be Sam going to the pros.
Look how he's standing. Look at Sapp standing there, helping him out.
Look
at the
out. Stab in and out. Stab. Yeah. It's like they weren't like how you would take the line. You know how you move your feet, like you see how they move their first step and jab step it, like their first step, their foot that's
Thomas,
back.
let me say something when you're done.
Okay, like how could I explain it through the phone? But you can see it right now if you just stop. You gotta step every step. But I don't want to break down highlights. But I just see him doing the in out, in out. But Sap gonna tell him if you turn the volume on, you gonna hear Sap tell Nikhil. That's how you work the in out in. And Nikhil just did it pretty much well. They all doing it, but Nikhil show you how you really work the in out in off the bull rush. But if you go back to where you show Nikhil, you can see his steps. Each step you gotta look at. He take a step in, then he take a step out, but he moving out. He take a step into the lineman, then you take a step out, and then you step in towards the sack.
They're gonna be clogging those gaps this year.
Hey, El
That's how you
Hombre.
see a line moving.
El Hombre, if you look at the last practice, bro, they were doing extremely well against the run. That's not a real concern right now, as of right now, today.
All right, Benson, that was good. Benson doing all right.
Yeah. They doing their thing. They turning up.
Yeah, they definitely doing their thing. Both of them. They getting ready. Both sides. They just going at it. You win some, you lose some. They just going both. They both going toe to toe.
I just see technique coming through.
Trenches is my favorite though.
Yeah, because you played in them, Max.
Huh?
I said that's because you played in them.
Yeah. The trenches.
Man, you got to be a sick person to play in the trenches. There's no way possible I would ever do that.
Yeah, you got to.
I had no other choice. They didn't give me no other choice.
Oh, so that was your position that was designated to you.
I was a tight end, but I did mostly blocking.
Yeah, that's trench work.
Yeah. I had no other choice, man. I couldn't be a receiver. I was too big. But I love this because it's really important. Like their job is hard, and it's a big man sport. It's a game of inches and leverage.
What's
that's a fact.
Steps.
Oh, no, that's not Tyler.
It's so many nuances to this. You can be here for hours talking about it. So it's really good what they're doing, though. They wait till training camp. They're only going to get rougher. Look at Rock. Go ahead, Rock. That was nice.
You carried on.
The next time Seaton is going to know what to do. He like, okay, the next time I'm pushing the other way. Yeah, this is good stuff, man.
You see that pass Shador made to
So Thomas, what does
Amari?
that mean? When I seen last practice, one of the players when the guy Jeremiah Brown called out Khalil Benson.
Yeah, that was good.
And he beat him the first time. He said, "No, bro, invite the bull rush." Like, what does that mean? Like, why would you invite a bull rush in your alignment?
Yeah, because like if you sit and jab at it, you might miss and get ghost, and then he'll go by you. So it's like you gotta know how to take. It's like chi. It's like qigong. Like
bull rush, the offensive lineman got to get low.
Not just get low.
Bull rush is coming.
You know how you about to catch somebody when they running at you. You got to do more of that instead of how you trying to push somebody when they running at you. It's different, right? You know how somebody ran at you trying to push them, like and say you trying to catch them. That's inviting the bull, catch them, bring them in, and then hold them, block them in, and then plant them. That's what you do when you invite the bull. You invite the bull and then plant because you can't. That's the whole. Because once you get like if you keep a lineman's arms stretched, you got a chance to beat them. But once they get a chance to bring in their arms and they got you, they pretty much got you. So like right there, he's trying to keep his arms straight so he can get off them. But once you bring them into you, it's pretty much it. So you invite them, bring them in, and you hold them with the hook. And that's like inviting the bull. But I'm liking Nate. I'm like, go ahead and give it to me, though.
Oh no, I thought I was mute. I'm watching the Denver game. I mean the Minnesota game. My bad.
I'm liking a first step technique right here.
That was nice what Benson did. He kept his when that spin move coming, your hands got to be still on him. He got him there.
Well, they're getting Benson ready. Them guys I see their technique improvement. Their technique is improving very, very, very rapidly. because
That's so funny.
they weren't first stepping like that 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, Sap got him going.
Yeah.
Shador just got to stay on his toes, and he gonna spin the ball. We already know that. He'll get that ball out. He just got
Rewind that a little bit. What Omarion do?
he just got to be on his feet.
I think
He'll
it's
be
the
all right.
I think it's the other Willow, but you see it better on the other one. I think it's the other man. Shador, man, whew,
You see that?
got him. I think is that the same catch to Omarion?
That was a rifle he threw. Yeah, Omarion. He's unguardable. I think he just unlocked a new achievement. He's unguardable. It's something that he just zoned out. You can't guard him.
Stop. Keep putting that battery in his back.
He's catching circuit shots like Travis.
No, that's a fact, Max. He done, like Prime said, he wasn't consistent in practice last year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they unlocked on that boy, but this year he is just shining like no other.
Gave him a
It's
coach.
mental thing.
Shador told him on that Instagram live in like a couple months ago, like, I need you.
Yep.
Well, he
And that
showed up,
must've-
T. Nicole.
That did something to him.
Yeah.
That was a
He
good
took
ball
that to
hit.
heart.
That was good too.
He learned the
Now see, if he was to hit the transfer portal, I would be worried. I would be
Who's
concerned.
that?
Omarion.
Yeah, because you
he
can't
not-
lose a player like him.
He's not going nowhere.
I'm just
Come
speaking
on,
hypothetically,
Spike.
Max.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Yeah, Marion is they need him. And the other two that's coming in, those freshmen coming in.
Mario.
I
Craig,
think
that was
people
nice.
would really freak out if Omarion got in that portal.
Silman Craig is getting better.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on that field.
Craig, he just keep his head down and he just do his job.
Yeah. He liked to hit too.
Mm-hmm.
He like Shiloh. He like to
Yeah,
hit.
him and Shiloh from the same cloth.
Them the hit brothers.
The hitman.
Yeah, the hitman.
You called him
Look
too.
at Shiloh. Look, he just want to go hit somebody.
He just want to bang somebody. Nigga, wrap up.
He just want to go hit.
Go body rock.
The key thing now is we just need that secondary healthy. We don't need nothing happening to them, and they'll be fine. I'm not worried about the secondary at all. So they can just do what they do. Not worried about them. I'm not worried about that defensive line no more either, since Sapp and the other guys there, and Low Holt is there. Low Holt to get everything together too. So
I seem like they adapting.
like you said, let's just worry about the first game. I don't want to jinx them. So yeah, first game is it's been moved to Thursday. You said Thursday night, right?
Yeah, one game at a time.
Yeah, one game at a time.
I'm assuming it's gonna be a night because it's a Thursday, but someone said that's like a holiday weekend.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that's a Thursday night game. I don't know why it would be like in the morning.
Is that the
Memorial
first
Day?
game of the season?
Huh?
That's the first game of the season?
Yeah, that's the first game of the season, and that's that's the first game of the football season, college football season. So everybody's gonna watch that game.
There he is. Yeah, it's up now. Then
I
didn't know that new kicker. He had a boot on him, huh? That new kicker.
Kick like 65 yarders.
Man,
he got some boot.
Mata like no problem. I'm okay with competition.
Yeah, they say it's gonna be like ABC.
They say that new kicker. They say that new kicker kicks from 60 with ease, Max. Do it in his sleep.
He do it in his sleep.
Max, you see what they named him? They named him DC Young Fly.
Yeah, coach said that. Yeah,
Prime is hilarious. Prime is funny. He be coming with these names.
Oh,
man.
He'll be doing his thing though. They say ABC. They all fighting for that game though. They all want to. They don't know who will take the game. ABC, Fox, ESPN.
Yeah, that's gonna be the first game. Everybody gonna be tuned in. Everybody is.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I'll have my popcorn ready for that game.
I think it's gonna be on ABC.
And I think that first game will basically be a measuring stick for where exactly they are.
The first game, I think that's gonna be a beat. They gonna turn these guys
I think
up.
so
Yo.
too, Thomas. I'm sorry, bro.
I
It's
just
gonna be a blowout.
after I see
Yeah.
Sam, they call him Sammy Sacks. They call it
Yeah, they
Sam like
call him Sammy Sacks. They got that
that's
name
what
on Twitter.
man. That's what he about to do. I see Keaton Wade starting to fly. Look at Nikhil Ware Walker. Well, Anquan Barnes. These guys, they one step in Max. I'm telling you, that defense. I don't know, man. And Shador just turned into something else. I just can't wait. I'm just gonna sit back. Like I said before, y'all, don't get too attached to players coming and going. This is especially right now, but as long as the ones that we need don't really leave, I mean, who knows, man? Anybody could leave at this point. But I just hope they just hold on to what they got because as long as they don't lose 50 players after the spring game, I think we'll be all right. Yo.
Yeah. As long as they don't do that, then I'm just done talking about it. If they do that, I'm like, you know what? Like nothing I could say.
If
I don't
they
think
off,
they're not losing that many.
50 will be madness.
Yeah. Yeah, when I heard that though, Max, I heard, bro, we got 31 players in the portal. It scared me. And I had to go around and ask and do some research.
Mhm.
They like, bro, these channels is doing that for clickbait.
Yeah, it's
My God.
it's 35 in there. 29 were
You
picked
talking
up.
about since the
but
beginning, since the last portal? Yeah.
the
No,
whole, no, the whole.
no, they
A-
was talking about since the spring portal.
Yeah, as of today, there's 35. Somebody need to mute.
Somebody
There's
called
a
me.
car alarm.
Somebody.
As of
Yeah. I mean,
today, there's 35 that's in the portal and 29 that came in from the portal.
okay. So
Out of the
29.
35 that's in the portal, only 8 have been picked up.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in that portal.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta have a plan. You understand what I'm saying, Max?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
Wow.
gotta have
I
a
do.
plan before you enter that portal.
people be delusional. They be
Wow.
thinking they that, and
Yeah,
they be
and I
stuck in.
think not to talk about nobody, I think that's what Willie Gaines' mindset was. He thinks he's better than what his film is showing.
Mhm.
Um, and now I don't want to say he's stuck in there because we don't know. But when UMass offered him, he should have just took it.
Mhm. I think he's hoping for something better, but
You
it's
go.
like time is ticking, my boy.
Yeah, I'll take that new UMass gig.
Time is ticking.
What, Max? I would have took it with no thoughts about it.
And the
Yeah, I would have
thing
took it.
with Willie though is like this is gonna be his fifth school. So at some point you gotta be in tune with what reality is, my boy.
Yeah. Application time. I
Yeah.
said it, man.
Application. Yeah.
You play with the portal, you might not come out a football player.
Okay.
That's true.
They need real people in their corners telling them the truth. I'm sorry. Like,
That's true.
That's all it is. It's gonna be. I say like 27. They brought in those guys. We still got guys coming in. Like we
It's
had 60.
29, Tom. It's 29.
We had 67 returners from last year. We lost 29, so that's
I
like
hope
40
so.
people
I
still
hope
there
Yeah.
from last year.
I hope so.
Yesterday we
Because
were up to like 76 or 77 scholarships, but today with the portal hit that we took today, I don't even know what the number is now.
well,
I don't think Dylan ever put his name like on the site
yeah, his not on the site
because
yet.
it wasn't
So
up there earlier in the day. So I don't
so
know
if
if
he
Well,
that's
it
what
took
he's
withdrew
it
his
doing.
name,
it
that's
took
okay.
it took them a while to update it for Gramani.
Yeah, they I think it'll probably be up there tomorrow. They
Yeah,
don't
we'll see if it's
do
up
it.
there. Yeah, I said that before. The grass not always greener. Let me see.
Well, those
Thank you,
players,
Bridget Maxey.
those players like that though, Max, will have um, offers in abundance, if that makes any sense. Like Dylan, Cremani, they'll have offers in abundance.
Yeah. Thank thank you, Bridget Maxey. I'm not sure if he withdrew his name yet. We'll find out. I keep refreshing it and his picture is not coming up yet on both sites.
Yeah,
So
Bridget,
maybe they're
it was
talking
never
to
in
him.
there.
Yeah, it's never in there yet. Savion is in there, but Dylan is not in there yet.
Mhm.
So it could be they talking to him.
Yeah.
Like,
I
look,
hope
kid, are
so.
you sure? You ain't going. We need you, man. They might be having that talk with him. We need you, man. Like, what are you doing? We need you. And that'll be like, we'll see.
Prime walked in on him. What the fuck is your problem?
Yeah, look. All it takes for Prime, like, look, Dylan, man,
Come
what's
on,
up, dog?
Come on,
Dog,
dog.
what you doing, dog? Dog, come on, dog. You
And
know how you do that, right?
Max,
Huh?
like I spoke about earlier, he has that type of relationship with Dylan
Right.
because he's been coaching him since Pop
Yeah.
Warner.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would say to him, dog. What you doing, dog? Like, come on, like, let me get on the phone with that dog. What you doing, dog?
Like,
You
bro,
running both. You playing two sports here, man.
like hit his extra 20. Stop playing.
Like, we'll slide you a few now. Like we'll
And
help
that's
you.
the thing as well. I didn't know for sure, but like when I saw that he wasn't participating with the track no more, that kind of threw me for a loop because I'm like, aren't you doing track as well? And I was just thinking maybe he got tired, but I don't
Yeah, he could
know.
have got
No,
tired.
track season. He spoke on it, T. Nicole. They on break for track right now. I
Mm-hmm.
think he said they don't come back until after spring break to run track. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but he did
Mm-hmm.
speak on it.
Okay. Because I'm like, I ain't seen none.
Yeah, he gonna get back after spring ball.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If his name is
Well,
updated, because
shit,
as
he
of
ain't
right
getting
now,
back to it if he in the portal.
he can
Yeah,
have a
that part.
change of mind. He can have a change of mind. He's worth it.
Listen, I would come on. Meet me in
So
the
let
middle,
me
my boy.
ask you this, Max. Do you think that Prime would welcome him back in with open arms? Because Prime normally he doesn't double back on players once they leave or
Mm,
decommit from us. He doesn't double back. How you feel about Dylan Edwards? Think he
we'll
gets the exception?
we'll see. His name not listed yet, so we'll see.
I think if any player was to get the exception, it would be Dylan
Yeah.
because he's
Yeah.
known him since a baby, and there's like
Okay.
a relationship outside of actually like football.
Okay. What
If
about you,
he was
Thomas?
to give an exception, it would be probably Dylan.
Yeah, I definitely think it. I think it's already happening. I think it probably happened before. We just didn't. It didn't probably work with some players. I think probably did tell a few players to stay, stick around. We
I
could do
think he
this.
tried to work it out with Carmani, but Carmani said
Yeah, he
Oh
was
yeah.
ready to
No,
go.
he definitely worked it out with Kamani.
he
He
tried
was trying
to.
to work it out.
He definitely
He was
tried
ready to
to,
go.
but Carmani was like,
Man,
nah,
he gave Kermani every opportunity.
bruh. So many. He protected Carmani last season.
I Max, I'm gonna have to get your email, man, because you didn't read the Discord. What I sent you in the Discord. Uh, these guys they come on here and they basically talk down on Max because Max it just kept it real. Like
What them
the
trolls?
situation was
I don't
handled
worry
bad
about it.
on
I don't worry about you talking
both
about other,
sides.
like, who talking down.
Probably the troll in the
Um,
comment.
Let's talk sports. Your name is in his YouTube video.
I mean, I
And
didn't even watch the video. I don't care what people.
Really?
I don't care about that.
yeah,
Wait,
Oh,
hold
they being
on.
messy like that?
yeah, T Nicole, he was going at Max. I'm like, damn, bro. I'm like,
That's
I
whack.
don't even think Max watch your channel,
No, I
bro. Like,
don't. I didn't even know
relax.
it happened. I don't really care. I mean, that's his opinion.
What?
Clicks and views. Clicks
What?
and
Off what
Yeah.
video? What video? What's going on, bro? Not
I
off the
don't. I don't.
comment.
Just go to his channel.
No,
Just
I'm
go to
not
his
going to
channel.
his channel.
No,
I
I was
don't
talking
watch.
to
I don't watch
Thomas.
stuff like that.
I was talking to Thomas.
It don't be
Just
If
worth
my
go.
it.
name is in the title, I don't watch it.
No, it's not in the title, Max, but it's in the video. And I'm like, bro, you were in here yesterday. Why didn't you just stick around and wait for him? Because remember, you told us in the back chat, you was like, I got to step away. I'll be right back.
Right.
That's when he came in. And I'm like, why didn't you just stick around and wait? He would have openly invited you up here to the panel and you could have said whatever you had to say to him directly.
Hmm.
He didn't do that.
So what is Let's Talk Sports? He on the
Yeah.
side that Carmani needs to be bashed.
Yeah.
Wow.
He basically said Kermani came in there smelling like weed and all of this.
Yeah, see, like
But we don't know definitively if that's what
Right.
happened. That's
Right. Yeah,
the
we don't
thing.
know.
Like,
it's this
you making these assumptions
right. It's just
and you
like people.
don't know for sure.
Right, we gotta like look. Sometimes it just don't work out. It's like Carmani a freshman, and a lot of freshmen like Eric Brantley, he left. Like people who just come in, like it's like 60 to 70% of freshmen come in and they transfer their first year. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Maybe he wasn't seeing eye to eye. It could have been so, but like
It
even if it was
just,
most,
yeah, it just may not have been a good fit. That's all it was, and he
yeah,
just wanted to leave.
People are
it's
so
not.
dramatic. Like it's okay to have a difference of opinion.
Yeah, I
Like
mean, yeah,
Max was saying stuff yesterday that I didn't agree with, and I said stuff that he didn't agree with.
right,
Right.
But at the end of the
Eh,
day, we still can have a conversation.
right,
Going
Right.
out your way, making videos to
Video,
bash
that's
other people's
crazy.
opinion is
yeah,
stupid.
yeah. We
Hey,
do
Doss
know.
Waters, I'm not on here dry snitching. What are you talking about? The video is out for the
Yeah,
public.
we have
Max don't
what
have
you
time to
call.
entertain
Yeah,
clown shit.
we have what you call like barbershop talk. Like,
Yeah, like
yeah,
we
we
Every,
like
debate, we agree, we disagree, and we go
right,
about our business. Like
right.
it's not that serious. Like
right.
And
Yeah.
he always it's like an inside joke. They know I'm gonna crash out one of these days. Like
like come
my
on.
most famous one was with Willie Gaines though. I can't top that one.
Somebody need to mute up.
Oh,
That's
that's tough.
web. No, that's web.
See, the thing is, I think it is with some of these, not
Oh, that's
to
web.
harp on this because we don't want to give nobody any of that. But the thing is, with a lot of these different content creators, this is their life. This is their bread and butter. So they take this very seriously. This is how they're making money,
Okay. Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they're
I can
they're
see that.
very serious about. And it's like, bro, like this is just fun.
Right.
Right. Leave people to their response, yo. Everybody got a right to their own response, yo.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I
But
don't get
yeah,
Like
it.
debate it and go about your business. Making
but yeah.
personal videos is crazy.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'll be like
Max, I
Dylan.
think you handled it well. That's just
I
me
mean,
personally.
I don't even was he in the chat yesterday? I didn't even
Yeah,
see
he
him.
Yeah,
was.
Max, he was in the chat, bro. He
Well,
was
in
in
the
the
chat
chat.
or the lot or on the panel.
He was in the chat. He said he came in here and he said, "Hey, I need to get up there and address something with Max because he get up there and talk about he discredited my sources. Like you
Yeah, I
set up
didn't
to watch his
okay.
videos and just was pointing him out.
yeah, I don't
Like,
even
You're
know. I
you're
didn't
right.
even know
You're
he was
right
in the
because
chat.
you're
and
right
I'm
because
like,
that's when I was trying to get back on the panel because I got kicked off, but Max went away, so I was in
Yeah,
the back
I
chat.
had stepped out for a minute. Yeah.
He was in
yeah,
the comments.
but it's crazy. Nobody bashes you for getting up there and overhyping some of these players that Colorado is getting, not to say the least. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll overhype them to the extreme, and when it doesn't work out, you bash them. Like,
He
and I
said
like the
Max
guy's
was
channel.
he said Max was ignoring his comments on his vid. I don't read comments. I don't even read them.
We gotta make Max read comments.
No, I don't. No, I read the comments here. I read the comments on the live chat. But yesterday I had stepped away. I had
Yeah,
stepped
and
away
that's
for a
when he
minute.
did it.
I had
People
to
are
take
weird. People are weird.
I had to take a phone call real quick. Thomas were you on the chat, Thomas?
Yo, he was
Yeah,
Yeah,
gone for a
Thomas
minute.
was up here.
Yeah, he was gone for a
Thomas
Yeah, it
was
minute.
was
on the
Thomas up there. He was up here going off about
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, when I came back, I was like, who set Thomas off?
I
Yeah,
was in
and
the
that's when
chat for
I
Walker.
set Thomas off about the
He came
Nebraska
in real
talk.
chill. He came
Yeah,
in real
Yeah,
chill. And
Thomas
next thing
came
you
in
know, it was
chill,
on.
man.
It was on.
and then Nebraska. I'm
No,
so tired of
it
hearing
wasn't
it.
about
I'm not
Nebraska.
gonna
It
let you
was
get me
about
today.
Devin Haney. And
No, it
Oh,
went into
Thomas
Devin.
okay.
Haney.
lost
That was
his mind.
later. That was
No,
later.
that's what when you first came on the panel, that's what I told you
No,
about.
no, that was later. We was talking about.
They don't
We
even
No,
was
know.
talking
Thomas
about
was
Nebraska.
talking about football
Yeah, we
when
was
I
talking
came
about.
back.
Yeah, it was the Devin Haney came later. I was using that for an example to explain how they're gonna be 10,000 times better because they got a team that came with a full off season. Like that's what I was saying. As long as we don't, I said yesterday. I said it. As long as we don't lose 60 players, we good. After the spring
Yeah, I
game, we
don't think
good
we're gonna lose too
because
many more players after the spring game.
yeah,
I don't
because
think so.
Right, because last year we lost our whole team in the spring, so it was harder to
I
play
mean,
that year. It's gonna be.
shit. Who else is there left to lose? Like, besides Omarion, I don't think he gonna leave.
Well, it's a lot of players. See, it was 67, I think, returners from last year, right? Am I right or wrong? I might be off a few numbers. And then we lost, I think, how many in total to the portal? Like,
35.
Yeah, since it started, 35, something like that.
Like the whole portal or the spring portal?
No, the entire portal
The
altogether.
entire portal.
Okay, so we got that's 35 and 32. So we got 32 players left. Okay,
That's
so
about average. I think, that's about average. Georgia lost about the same.
and then we brought in 20 guys, right, for the spring. So, and then I think most of them stayed. Only one left was Mateer out of the transfers.
And then he left.
So that's 50 that's been around with each other. And then we lost Brantley. Eric Brantley, he the only one freshman that left. So all these add-ons is cool. Like right now it's cool because these guys got enough. They already been in the system long enough to where where other players got to catch up. You know what I mean? Like they're already developing, each other. They're already at. Last year we lost all of this. This year it's a whole different year. That's what I'm saying. 10,000 times better than last year.
I tell you what, Jimmy stepped it up a notch.
Jimmy out there bouncing around.
Yeah, he out there bouncing.
Can't catch him. Tell me, hey, it's gonna be different.
But Omarion, I don't know if he did he go to a hypnosis? Like what happened with him? He acting like he ready. He acting like he's on the fast track to the league.
Right.
Listen. Keep doing what you're doing, Omarion.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. You showed us what you could be in that USC game.
He sure is.
We want to see it.
Topping on everything. Every time you look up, he topping something up. Like, good God.
He sure is. He's doing good.
Now, if the season start and I don't see Omarion on that field,
I'm really upset.
No, take that to the bank, Nicole. He'll be there.
I'm gonna be there.
He'll be there opening day.
Then I'm gonna be in here crashing out.
Oh man, no. Leave that up to me, Nicole, not you. Leave that up to me.
I'm gonna be in here crashing out.
I'll have to crash out over Marion too.
Yeah, I might crash out with y'all too. We might just all be in the car
together. That'll deserve a 10-minute crash out.
Listen, we might need to designate a day. Crash out Wednesday or something.
That's probably right. That sounds about right. Crash out Wednesday.
Look, Jordan Seaton, that'll take a whole crash out day.
Oh my God, see, come on, we gotta come out this. We moving in the wrong direction. We gonna stay right, y'all. We gonna stay right.
Universe.
Listen.
Look, if that happened, I think Coach Prime will crash out.
Okay.
I think he will too, man.
He'll crash out.
Like not my Seaton, not my big time.
Yeah.
Not big time.
Not big time.
Yeah, big time looking good. He looking like he ready to go.
I think big time excited. He's seeing these young linemen. See, Prime getting guys that got years. And I think that's another reason why Dylan really took a step because the running back got 3 years. Both them linemen, I think he break it got 3 years. A couple guys got 2 years. So
Dylan got 3 years too, right? What?
Dylan got 3 years. Yes, I'm saying that the Ohio State running back got the same amount of years as Dylan.
Yeah, the Ohio State running back got 3 years.
Yeah,
eligibility left.
They were saying all over the place, but I mean, look, if you look at Michigan State, I'm not Michigan. If you look at Michigan State, but Michigan Wolverines, they running backs was with the same class. They shared, like that's what I remember college football. I remember college football: wing T, power I, offset, 3-4 backs, quarterback, fullback, everybody running the ball. Today, it's harder for them to believe that you could share the backfield because it's been so long since somebody's seen that kind of football. So these guys, they get kind of hesitant when they see another guy that can run the ball, maybe two guys. Could you imagine the 90s running backs backfield? You got a fullback that can take you got the second, third, all of the running backs. Like everybody can play. So all y'all gonna get out there and run. So it's just not looked at the same. I think Prime, they could do that because if you look at Michigan, that's how they ran their team because they had a pro look. They rotated so many players on their Michigan team last year and they figured it. And that's just the pro looks, man. They know how to rotate. And
yeah, this is really operating like a mini pro football now with the NIL. I mean, with the transfer portal and collectives.
Right.
It really is.
That's what Livingston said today. And I heard his little meeting. He said, man.
Yeah, I heard his meeting. Mm-hmm.
He said we was going to be here. He said, we said we're going to. So now it's the transfer portal It's here now. It's like we're going to coach the guys that's here. And we're going to look at it more like how they would look at it in the NFL. Like it's about coaching the guys that's here. It's not about worrying about people coming in and out because that's the nature of the game. So it's about coaching the guys that's here, which is true. It's not about that. You can't wear because it's true. It's football. You never know. You can go out there and have an incident to where it'll be your last game on earth.
Yeah,
so.
he's used to it. He was in the NFL for so long. He used to players going in and out.
Right, every 6 months, every 8
Yep.
months, every year, every
Yep.
2 years. So that's the nature of the sport when it gets up to the real financial part of it. But just to understand that is key, and like it's the real nature of football. You know, it's just I think the guy who said it earlier. We saw people now seeing it publicly. You know, at a vast media scale. So it's just like everybody got their personal, perception of it, which is cool. Well, you have the full right to because it's yours, and it's the nature of the game. Welcome to football, and I
Yeah.
wish everybody the best.
Hey Max, I just want to speak on something else. All of these guys that's talking about well, Prime is getting these new guys to come in, and they wasn't there during the spring. It's not enough time for them to learn the playbook. Well, that's kind of bull crap because when you're playing in the NFL and you get traded mid-season and you go to another team, not only do they make installments for you until you fully learn the playbook, they all, I mean, it's one, it's the nature of the business, and two, it's crazy how they just basically discrediting these players. Like forget about Prime, like they're discrediting the players. Like some of these guys we've heard got traded and still had outstanding seasons. So I just don't understand that, Max. Thomas and T Nicole, like it's an insane comment to even make. And then
It's
not only that, you still have summer one, summer two, and then fall camp. So I don't understand if that's not enough time to grasp enough of the playbook. And
Yeah, they got a long way to go.
it's the reason. Let me
Still
answer that.
early.
The reason why college is different because you learn in football lingo. Like you learning the pro talk of the game. When you get into the pros, most of the playbook, so it's the same talk, it's just different plays. So you learn the language, you understand what they're saying. So it's just more of that. Like zebra always gonna be zebra, zebra always gonna be zipper, zipper always gonna be zero, zero always gonna be Zorro. So when you know those different phrases, or if you're going to yogi, you're going yogi, Y, yellow, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's all tight
Yamaha.
ends. Right. So I'm saying to us when I'm saying those names, tight ends. I'm saying the Z, I'm saying the slot backs. And then we saying Harry, right? When you call it Harry, you call it halfback tight
Yeah,
ends.
that's the
So
HVAC.
when you start to learn the lingo of the NFL football, it's easier when you get to the pros because you've been around enough of the language, you can
But
learn quicker.
but Thomas, and that basically just stamped what I said. Who does he
Right.
have as the offensive coordinator?
We got Shermer. You know, Shermer telling them all
Right,
the ancient
exactly. He
words.
came from the NFL. He's bringing an NFL type system to Colorado.
Right,
So
right.
I don't see what these guys are talking about.
But
But I
they
just wanted
learned
to get you guys.
Lewis. They was learning Lewis play. But like again, it was Lewis playbook and how he came in at college. I get what you're saying. But Shermer gonna do that. And then again, if you see Livingston, right? Livingston said, well, pardon me, Simon Craig, they asked Simon Craig, said, man, what do you think of the defense? He said, man, I love it. They asked him, what do you think about it compared to Charles Kelly? Yeah, Charles Kelly he was a great guy. It was defense was kind of complicated. It was more of a learning thing. And then he said, with Lewis, it's more of an exposure of skill kind of thing, whatever you're good at. So the defense is more of that. And then it's how they want to talk. So they checks, it's like whatever they want to use as a check within the normal verbiage of checks. So instead of them having to learn this being called Charlie, they can make it whatever they want to call it. They can call it Caroline, or they can call it Copper, or they can call it Cooper or Cat or Crazy, or they can call it stuff like that. So it's better for them to, it's just faster when you look at it that way. And those little things make it faster when you look at calling defenses and plays. That's what Livingston doing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, they'll be good.
Yeah, I think so too, Max. It's not like we lost them in August. Um, we losing these guys early on, so it's enough time for those guys to get in there and at least learn majority of the playbook.
Yep.
Right.
Why is
Right.
Cass social media talking?
But we got enough players that know it, that's here, that can move fast enough to make the other people pick up to catch up to speed, and they're gonna get better. That's the great thing. When you don't know, I was saying Max last year, when you don't know what you do, when you don't know the way to go, you moving super slow. Like when you know what it is, you right there, like right now. So the more you know, the faster you go. So that's the best thing about it. They're gonna be moving around quick this year, yo. But I'm liking this D line. This I just had to see them first steps get off. They was right. They looking right.
Man, that defensive line looking crazy right now, bro. It's looking good. Yeah, I want to see them destroy our offensive line because that's only going to make them better.
Right.
They won't make those same mistakes when they see them in game action. They will not make them.
Right. That's the only way you get better. Last year we wasn't getting that look. It was just bull rush, flop, lean in, flop. Like, man, I get it, but this year they gonna be sharp. Seaton about to be sharp, yo. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
He a
man.
freshman, man. He a freshman out there working like that.
I'm glad that Shaq is getting ready. It looks like he's getting ready to erase this out of people's mind. Oh, he can't do it. What has he done he's never coached before. What has he done at a P4 level? Oh, this, that, and the third. Forget about it. Because
Wipe.
these guys are looking good.
Yeah,
Right.
that's out the window now. He's doing good where he's at.
And if Prime is smart, I don't know what's the situation with Coach Sal, but if he doesn't get Coach Sal back this season, Warren Sapp will have enough knowledge as a GA to be promoted to the defensive line coach. If he doesn't just name a defensive line coach this season, I wouldn't. I would just give him and Lewis. That's the guy's name, right, from Seattle.
And Dancy has the ends.
Yeah, I would just give them the title unofficially and let both of them work it. And let them compete. Let them compete for the job.
Yeah, well, just leave it how it is now. Both of them
Right,
doing it.
exactly.
Yeah. They having fun out there too, I could tell.
Max, you could tell, bro.
Yeah, they
Even
having
Coach
fun.
Dancy is having fun, bro. He doesn't have that dry look like he had last season.
Yeah, they having fun out there now. They're just getting started too. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. So let me ask y'all this: how long do they go on break for when they after the spring game? Because I was
Yeah, after
hearing
the
them
spring
say
game,
like
it's a
after
break.
Saturday they go on break.
Yeah, after the spring game, it's a break. They go on spring break, and then they have another break after summer session 1. Then they come back to summer session 2. They got another break, and they getting ready for training camp.
I think they just after spring, right? They got after spring, they graduate and then they come back for the summer.
Yeah. How much time they got
So
off
that's a month.
last year for after the spring game? You remember?
They get a month for summer school.
Yeah, nice little, yeah. So they good. And then when they come back, you're gonna see some new faces there with the other people coming in. So and you said didn't you say the guy from TCU coming, right? The wide receiver?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll be there.
He should be there then.
Cordell Russell.
Yeah,
Will
Russell.
Shepard should be there too.
Yeah, they should be there.
I think Cordell Russell had to do something as far as his
Had to finish the semester out.
yeah, making sure that his credits be able to transfer over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're gonna start to see them trickle in after spring break, and then the high school. Most of all the high school people are being by the summer. They should all be in.
I was listening to a guy from Bethune-Cookman speak on transferring, and he said he was like coming from a school like Bethune-Cookman to like say like a school that's not a private school. He said it's better to go ahead and finish it out when you're at a private school like that versus transferring, because basically you're going to start all over again because most of your credits won't be able to transfer over.
Well,
So I think that's why Will Shepherd decided to graduate. And not only that, Vanderbilt, who doesn't want a degree from Vanderbilt?
yeah, I have a friend. His son, he's at University of Florida. He's a freshman, but in school he's going to be a junior because he took AP classes, so he got his associates when he graduated high school or something like that. He got associate credits that say he got an associate's or something. I can't remember how.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, so he's a junior on when he enters school, but for the football team, he's a freshman. Well, he's redshirting, but he's a freshman. But that's how it is. So
yeah, I think Vanderbilt is like top 10, 15 in all the universities in the world.
Yeah, Vanderbilt is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we definitely got the brains on that team, man.
I just can't wait for Sapp to get his hands. Go ahead, Max. I'm listening.
I was just saying Shane came from Dartmouth. He graduated from Dartmouth. So we got the brains on the team. And Travis, a 4.0 student. Charlie Orfendahl, 4.0 student.
Mm-hmm.
And McNeil is pretty good, too, I heard in the classroom. Amari McNeil.
Yeah.
So we got the brains on that team, man.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And that Kylo graduated already. He's in graduate study, so he's pretty bright too.
That guy who's there. That guy who's there, Max, that is going to graduate and make artificial ligaments for people. I forget his name.
That's Ben Fanasev.
He's a smart kid as well.
Yeah, I heard he is. Mm-hmm.
But I just can't wait for Sack to get his hands on BJ Green.
I think Ben liked the vibe there. He just there for the vibe. he riding. Ben riding, man. He like, the hell with that. I'll be just like that too. I'm riding. I'm like, Coach, I'm riding with you.
If you know you ain't got no opportunity to go to the NFL.
Yeah, I'm just riding.
Vibe it out. Enjoy the
I'd be like, Coach, let me get on that special team so I can get on that plane. You know what I mean?
And that's a lifetime connection. Like, even if you don't get in the NFL, you have other connections. Prime is connected. He could probably get you placed somewhere in the work world. Who knows?
Yes, college is about connections anyway. Like, lifelong connections. I got some people I'm friends with from college.
Absolutely. How many of us can say that we have Prime's number in our contact log? Exactly.
Wait, what you say? What you say?
I said, how many of us can say that we have Prime's phone number in our contact log?
Nah.
You see what I'm saying, T. Nicole? Like,
yeah, I'm just there. I'm just be there for the vibe, man.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get Shallow number.
Oh God, T. Nicole.
She's trying to get Shallow.
Your boyfriend gonna break your other leg. Keep it up.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he told me you buy another motherfucking item. I'm like, it's just one little jersey.
So who jersey?
You got a Shiloh jersey?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You getting ready for the game now?
Yeah, I had a black one last season, so I got a white one for this season.
You wearing it to the game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm wearing it.
So T. Nicole, what games are you going to this year?
Is she going to UCF?
I'm only going to UCF because that's the closest to me from Georgia. That's like a 2-hour.
That game gonna be lit.
2-hour plane ride, so that's the one I'm gonna go to.
Yeah, Max, that's gonna be a good one.
Max, you still going to North Dakota's game?
Nah, I'm not going. It's too that game probably gonna be.
It's
sold
on a
out.
Thursday.
That game probably gonna be sold out.
Yeah.
if Prime is still there for 2025, God willing, we all be there. They are playing in Georgia in 2025, so I'm excited about that.
Well, who they playing in 2025 in Georgia?
Georgia Tech, I believe it is.
Oh, okay, that'll be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't have to travel for that one.
Yeah, that's right there.
Yeah, hopefully we have our quarterback situation in order.
They better should.
Um, yeah, I think that was bull crap though, Max. What they were saying that Juju Lewis is just his father is making him go there because he got on that podium and spoke highly of Colorado. He said he basically said like, bro, like all these because the reporter asked him like, do you put Colorado in a group with all these other teams? And he said, no, I don't. He said, because Colorado talks loudly and I like it. And then he was seen wearing a Colorado towel in the practice or camp, whatever it was he was at. So, man, I'm not a fan of small quarterbacks like that, but they say that guy's good.
Is he? He good? Yeah.
Yeah,
They
I
still
want.
might have a shot at the other kid.
Yeah, I wanted the guy that committed to LSU.
Because he's still they might have he at LSU. Okay, he committed to LSU.
Yeah, but nothing is official until signing day, until you put the pen to paper.
I think that tall kid on our team got a shot. He's definitely gonna have a shot. Look like Shador anyway.
Yeah, he does.
Like Shador, little brother.
Facts.
And then he's 6'7", bro.
Mm-hmm.
6'7". I understand like his throws is probably like because they say that's probably the tallest you can be to play quarterback. Because anything over that, your throws become predictable. But I don't know. For some reason, I like him because he has escape ability, and you can't teach that.
Yeah. They just need him, get him practicing with that coach.
Yeah, he practicing with him. Yeah, Shador's
Get him right.
Shador's coach.
And Shador's teaching him.
Yeah, he is teaching
I
him.
don't really see Shador teaching nobody else but him.
Yeah, he's showing him. And you see how coach be getting on him. So they watching him.
Mm-hmm. They watching him for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that Wade twin will be converted to another position because that's the guy that threw the ball out of bounds, and Prime
He
said, "Go
made him
get
go
that,
get it.
go get that." Max said, "I would have transferred."
Yeah, I was joking. I said, Coach, I'm going to transfer portal, Coach. Coach, I'm going in that portal. He said, well, go in the portal then, dog.
Yeah, that's how he talks, Max.
You know, he's
Go in
like,
the
go in
portal,
that portal
dog.
then. Nah, I ain't going that portal. I'll be back tomorrow.
Nah, we just need to cool off a little bit.
Yeah, I ain't going. I'll be back tomorrow.
I have tough skin.
Now, for me, I know if I was playing, like, I ain't going to NFL. I'm there for the vibe. So,
I'm trying to get my money.
yeah, I'm trying to get some money, get on special teams so I can get on that plane. And that's it.
It's not many teams that has a Hall of Famer coach that gives those type of speeches before the game.
Shoot, they
at
got two
halftime.
Hall of Fame coaches on there now.
Right, excuse me.
April.
Two
Big
Hall of
Worm,
Fame
you want to
coaches.
come on? Where Big Worm at? Yo,
He
Big
be
Worm.
in the
have a
comments
DJ.
laughing.
Big Worm had me cracking up.
They have a DJ at every game in the locker room.
Yeah, I like that. I'll be there for the vibe. I'm telling you.
I'm telling
Hey,
you.
look, I like
That
what's
would
his
low
name.
key drive me crazy though.
Who's the guy that be saying the prayers? That Cash Cleveland?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
Cash
leading them in prayers, man.
Mm-hmm. I would look that DJ early in the morning would low key drive me crazy.
Yeah, what would it?
I ain't
Max,
trying to hear that shit.
Max, this is going to be a battle for that center position next year because you got your Kerry Walker returning, you have Hank Zelinskis returning, and you got Cash Cleveland returning.
You got Cash, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cash gonna work his way up now.
Yeah, he is.
Don't sleep on Cash.
Now, see, he like it there.
Oh, he love it there.
Yeah, he love it.
Yeah.
He leading in prayers. They put the music on. They say, "Look, can we make him feel like he in a black church, dog?"
His daddy ain't like it, but Cash like it.
Oh, his dad didn't like him to go there.
I don't think so. When he did his announcement, his daddy ain't
Where,
super tight.
where else was he being recruited to?
I
You
don't
know?
even know.
I don't know, but I know he's a walk-on.
Yeah, I just know he had the relationship with Seton, of course.
Yeah,
Like that's his right hand.
yeah. I'm like, shoot, I'd be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tom Brady was the back of the Drew Bledsoe NFL until Mo Lewis hit Drew Bledsoe and knocked him out the paddock.
Cordell, Rock is gonna be gone by next year, probably.
Yeah,
And I got my money on Yakiri being center and Rock being a guard.
Rock coming back again next year, right?
I don't think so. I don't think he got no more time. I think
Oh,
this is last year. I think. I don't know.
okay. Well, he sure is working for it.
I would think so because he had to sit out this previous season.
I think he got 2 years. They took a year. He got 2.
He got 2 left.
That don't make sense
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, because he had to sit out last
He
year.
Yeah,
COVID.
he only got 1 year left.
He had the whole COVID thing, and then he had the 1 year he left the other
I
school,
think
played
this
at
is his
Jackson.
COVID year.
No. He had more than 2 years last year. They still took a year from him. Or
Yeah, so
did
that's
he have
why
a year
this
left?
year is his last year.
So they
Oh,
even counted the year he had to sit out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that sucks. Oh, his mom said he got
Well,
2.
if his mom said he got 2, then he got
All
2.
right,
But
that's what's up.
I thought he only had 1.
Yeah, I like Rock. Yeah, I like Rock. He working hard, man.
Yeah, after this season, that COVID stuff is all done.
Yeah,
After this season, that's all wrapped up.
yeah. Rock he's doing good. I knew he was anyway. I knew he was gonna be all right.
Yeah, Shador trusts him, so
Yeah, yeah. Rock is he'll be all right.
hmm that's a fact.
They probably gonna have I would think that they probably gonna have a few more offensive linemen come in just for the depth, and
Yeah.
maybe they bring a linebacker and that's it. I think they're ready to go.
I hope that Tennessee linebacker come, man. He might have came. They said something about Rest Press put up some eyes last night
When he's
on the
supposed to come for
Batman.
the spring game?
Yeah, they
Uh,
have a few players coming there.
Yeah,
I think we got 2 linemen coming for the spring game. Well, 1 lineman, right? I think both linebackers came this weekend. I don't know. 1 linebacker came. I know the Tennessee linebacker came and the Charlotte linebacker was supposed to
okay.
come.
Oh, Kawhi playing tonight?
Yeah.
Is
And then
he?
we got the Texas,
Yeah, what said the Texas one?
the Texas lineman signed the 6'6", 350.
Yeah, he
We
signed.
got the young man from the UK club, and then we got a couple of D linemen, the D lineman from Ohio,
Yeah.
man, BJ Green. Who else we got?
Oh yeah, that's right. BJ Green. Yeah, he coming. He should be there after the spring, right?
Yeah, we got like 5 or 6 more linemen coming. Then we got
Yes.
that tight end from the UNLV,
Yeah, that's right. The tight end.
and 2 tight ends, Ohio State tight end, and
Yeah,
then
Ohio State tight end.
yeah. So we got bigger, man. A whole lot bigger.
Yeah, now he coming to play. That Ohio State tight end.
I think he coming to play. Those guys is ready to play.
He coming to play, man.
He got years left too. Probably brought a bunch of guys in with 2 or 3 years left.
Yeah.
Development gonna be this. So all the development talk, people just talking up a wall now. It's like he got it. It's tough losing Dylan though, man. I sure hope Dylan come back. Man. I hope
Well,
more
But
flow.
he got that
It's-
Peyton kid, and he got Andrew Chamberlain coming in. Both of them are freshmen. So I mean, you got your future lineman there.
Yeah, his pitch is still not coming up yet. So maybe he just had a little blow up. You know what I mean?
Right. Because initially they said Dylan was agreeing with the Ohio State guy.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's in one of them clips. I don't know where it is, but on I think well over reach of people.
Yeah, I
He's
heard
like,
that.
we need a running back. That's why I'm like, it can't be a thing of
Yeah, it
competition.
can't. Yeah, it
It
can't
can't
be
be.
It can't be that because I heard somebody even said in I think it was TB's chat. Where did I hear that? Was that TB chat? Somebody said he wanted him to come. He was okay with it. So I
Yeah,
don't
because
know if
they
that's
so
it.
thin. Like they need as many motherfuckers they could get.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, bring a big running back in because I ain't running up that middle. Y'all not having me up that middle this year.
You see
Put me
this
in the flat.
Jeremiah said Willie Gaines at Kentucky?
Uh-oh. He had Kentucky.
Refresh the feed. Go on 247.
Uh-oh. Jeremiah, he had Kentucky. Oh, you know I'm gonna talk, T. Nicole.
Go ahead, get your shit off.
Oh God,
Let
y'all
me
done
see.
got him started.
Let me see. Let me scroll down.
Go ahead, get it
It's
off.
the most recent comment, man.
Hey, Kentucky is a good look now. Let me see. They just messing with me. They did, yeah, they messing with me, man. Because you know I would have to. That'll be a dedicated video for him.
Bruh, you gonna be talking
what?
That would have been
If
I
he-
told you so video. You hear me?
Okay.
I told you going to the SEC.
Hey Max, if he
What?
commits to a school like that, that will be your thumbnail that day.
Oh no, I'm going for it. You just know the video coming. Oh, just know it's coming. And I have T. Nicole all in my mouth.
Oh God.
I
I'm
said,
gonna
T.
act like I
Nicole,
don't
see
hear
what I'm saying? He going to the SEC on you.
SEC, SRT.
Or SRT. They don't call him SRT for no reason.
I just looked at his page. He ain't got shit up here.
Yeah, they messing with me, man. That's
Come on, Willie. We want to root for you.
That's right. Kentucky's a good look if he go there. A good look for him.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with what's his name? Shane Hooks. What happened with Shane Hooks?
Didn't he play wide receiver, right?
He didn't play much at Auburn. He didn't play much at Auburn.
I don't know whatever happened to that guy.
Yeah, he went to Auburn.
I think he in the draft.
That's a good question. I don't know what happened to him.
He might have entered himself in the draft. Man.
I think he might be in the draft.
What, this year, T. Nicole?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let me Google it. Let's see what come up.
Yeah, he might get stuck in that portal, man.
Somebody tweeted 6 days ago. Shane Hooks is a wide receiver prospect in the 2024 draft class. He scored a 5.53 RAS out of a possible 10. He ranked 1,520 out of 3,402 wide receivers. Yeah, he in that draft.
No, he going in the draft. See what happened. Yeah. But yeah,
this year's draft is loaded with wide receivers. I'm not lying to you.
And Willie posted it on his Instagram.
Oh, on his Instagram story?
That's what Jeremiah said, or he trolling.
You know I'm going to go check. You know I'm going to go. Let me see. You know I'm getting ready to check because Tina Gold got to.
I got to hear that right.
Wait a minute. No, he just said who.
No, he just said who in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Niggas be trolling.
Why y'all doing this to me, man?
Oh my God. I can't stand people. That does not say he got picked up by.
He just saying who in Kentucky. Now he put his eyes up though, so I don't know. I'm gonna tune in and see. I'm gonna wait for it.
Please, Willie, go get that CDL, my boy.
But could you imagine though? Be in Kentucky.
Go get
he mess around T. Nicole and receive for 1,000 yards. Okay.
Oh my God.
You see, he reposted Dylan say you a star.
Oh, he reposted Dylan on Instagram.
Yeah,
Said he a star.
yeah,
Of course he did. He likes that. I think that fuels him.
yeah. That it does. He's so messy.
He said you a
Like
star.
everybody in that league.
I don't know. Willie got something up his sleeve. I don't know.
Yeah, his CDL.
Max, we've been
Oh,
down
wait a
this street
minute.
before, Max.
See, Nicole, wait a minute. Hold up.
Uh oh.
What is this?
Let me see.
Let me see. No, that's not him. That's no, he's posting some other player. That's some other player. Never mind. I thought that would have been him. Like going somewhere. We'll see where he end up. He posted
No,
Mikey
Kwame, it's not a
Harrison too.
bad thing. That's a very lucrative job, and Willie needs that to take care of his daughter, like he said.
Yeah, he posted Mikey Harrison too.
Man, I hope Tavares Dawson get a shot though. I actually like him
He'll wind up somewhere. He'll end up somewhere.
because Max, the guy who knows his family and goes to school with his mom, he said that he has offers. But my thing is why hasn't he committed? But somebody else told me because the portal just opened, he couldn't enter it until the spring portal opened.
Right, he's in there now.
We're also going.
Somewhere where he could be running.
Max said he has an idea of where. He said, but he just gonna let it play out.
He said his daddy said he wanna go somewhere where he number one.
What if he come back? You think he come back?
Who's that?
McCaskill.
Come back to where?
Colorado.
To Colorado?
Mm-hmm. I ain't hearing too much about who offer anymore. Where he going? Nothing like.
He hasn't announced yet. It'll be a while, but
I mean, didn't he just enter today?
He entered
Friday or something.
He just entered, so give him a little time to see.
Oh, so he wasn't in the portal this whole time?
No, he was in the portal. He was in the portal day before yesterday.
Yeah, it's recent.
Yeah, he just entered the portal, so you give him a little time to announce. Then he entered the portal the day Kermani entered.
Right, yeah.
So it's gonna be a while, or it might not. We'll see, unless they have some idea where they're going.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure. I think I know where you're going.
Yeah, you don't want it to be too long now.
Well, we don't want to hear that shit.
You gotta move quick now.
Wait, what is Quan?
Quan is tripping, bro.
Nobody want to hear that shit.
He obviously knows nothing about football. That comment just says a lot about him.
Is Shiloh 24?
He turned. I think he turned 24 in February.
Well, technically, this is his 4th year playing. Technically, because he's still fresh. Because he had that injury. He had 2 injuries. So technically, this is his 4th year playing.
Yeah, he's only played 4 years of school.
Yeah.
How about the guy that's been in college that plays for the school that I love, University of Miami? Like that's been there almost 10 years. Like get off of Shiloh.
Yeah, it's called fully. That's what I'm saying. Shiloh, they be talking about Prime don't develop players, but he developed Shiloh and Shador, and he's fully developed. That's fully developed
he's
player.
Fully developed now.
That's a fully developed player, and
he's still trying to develop. Remember, it was this one part. They funny together. This one part in practice. He said, "Can you just listen to me, dog? Can you just listen to what I'm saying?"
They argue.
Yeah, coaching him.
That'd be funny when he calls him Bob.
Yeah, bag of balls.
Rashad Shiloh was 24 years old.
Yeah, he said, "Can you just listen to me, dog? Can you just listen to what I'm saying?" So he coaching the hell out of him.
And you heard the defensive coordinator compared him to NFL players.
Yeah, he did.
Right. Shiloh developed. Like people won't people want Prime to take a 18, 19-year-old and develop him 23, but he doing that. It's like
if he want to, he can go ahead and come to the Jets. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could use him.
Yeah. If he want to do that, we'll love to have him in New York.
or the Raiders.
That's what he want to do. It looked like I'm thinking Shador going to Dallas because it'll, I think Jerry Jones got something up his sleeve for him. So I think you're going to see him in Dallas and back up for Dak Prescott for a while and then move in like that. So that would be a good fit for him if you want to go to Dallas. I really can see Shador ending up in Dallas. So we'll see what happens when that time comes, but I wouldn't be surprised. Shiloh too, but I like him to go ahead and come to the Jets. I want everybody to come to the Jets. Travis too.
I know it coming to the Raiders.
We haven't won nothing. We need some players, man. Come on, we got a hell of a DB right now, but we need more. We need more.
Man, y'all got a hell of a DB. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Of course,
somebody clip this.
Of course we do, but we need a little bit more though.
The Jets cornerback is one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. Period.
Yeah, we need a little bit more though on that defense. But Travis ain't gonna be available. He's not gonna be available time the Jets pick. So he's not gonna be available at all. He's in the top 3.
Well, I think the Broncos are tanking for Shador.
You know, we getting Travis too, yo. We might get Travis and Shador.
Who's
that silver and black.
Oh, the Raiders. I can see that.
We got a couple first-round picks.
I can see him in Vegas.
Ooh, Travis that silver.
Yeah, I can definitely see him in Vegas.
Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, he put on a lot of weight this year too. You can see he clearly looked bigger. So he put on the weight, and he probably gonna put on more weight. So by the time he get to the league or whatnot, 4.0 student. How about that? I mean, this guy played video games, fish, engaged, and 4.0. That's it.
I'm just waiting for her to pop up pregnant.
Oh, his fiance?
It's coming.
Yeah. Yep. She already finished school.
Yeah.
Yep. Ready for the league, man.
Yeah,
I can't wait for draft day for them. I can't wait to cover draft day for them. That's going to be something special.
Gonna be a
Hey Max, are you going live for the draft? Like once the draft is over?
Draft coming up or the next year?
No, I mean this year and next year. Why not?
Oh, definitely next year when Shador and Travis going. Yeah, I'm there because definitely I'm going live for that one.
I just thought you would probably cover Colorado's.
I'm covering Xavier though.
Draft.
I'm definitely covering Xavier when he finally gets drafted.
He's getting drafted.
Yeah,
you see, Steve Smith really didn't have anything bad to say about him. You said you watched it, Max.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he didn't. He'll get drafted. It's a matter of who to where. You hear me? Look, come to the Jets, Xavier. You feel me?
The Chiefs are smart.
Come on to the Jets and make yourself at home. And yeah. I'm definitely, if you go to the Jets, I'm going to a game.
He is the definition of Prime's motto: smart, tough, fast, disciplined with character.
Yeah, playing with an injury.
Man, you know how painful that is? Your shoulder popping out while you're running downfield.
Who that happened to?
Xavier Weaver.
Oh, Weaver, yeah.
That's welcome to the NFL, man. NFL, you gotta play hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
he got hold on a lot of them plays too.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, man, that's crazy.
I wish we could have
still being able to lift your hands up to catch a ball.
Yeah, I wish we had him one more year too.
That's the NFL with Max. Just looking
Max with this receiving core. Oh my God.
Yeah, going crazy.
That would have been crazy.
That's 50. That's 50% of the league though. Well, like all of them guys out there hurt, man. That's where they go have
That's
surgery.
what I'm saying. Like, but I'm just saying, like, that's pretty
Painful.
painful,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Like,
football.
I mean, yeah, I guess so, but I shout out to Xavier Weaver because I would
Nigga,
have
that
shut
ain't
it
no
down for
just
the
football.
season.
That shit hurt.
Yeah.
That's football to Nicole.
That shit hurts. The
So
fuck?
But they give you
You
a
play
shot,
hurt.
Thomas. They give you a shot or something to get
Yeah,
out in the game.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
don't
take too many.
I don't mean to change the subject, but have you guys been watching the NBA playoffs with freaking Joel Embiid?
No, what he doing?
No.
Something is wrong with him.
What do you
Like,
mean?
Like
What? What did he do?
with his face. Well, in the you know how like he has like the issue with his knee, so he was out for a long time with his knee after he got surgery, and so he came back. I guess like the last five or some games or something like that. And in
Mm-hmm.
the first game versus the Knicks, he threw like a crazy lob to himself off the backboard, dunked it, and came down on the knee that he hurt. And so when he was laying on the ground, he couldn't blink his one of his eyes. I think it was his left eye or something. He couldn't blink his left eye. And then yesterday in the game, when they had the close up on him while he was at the free throw line, he couldn't blink one of his eyes, like the whole left side of his face would not blink. And I've noticed now he be wearing glasses. And then in the post game interview, he did the interview with his head down, like you couldn't see his face. I think something is wrong with him, and they're just letting him play through whatever it is that's going on with him. Like that's
Wow.
insane.
Yeah, they
Wow.
might want to set him out to see what's going on with him.
Someone was like they got him drugged up to the point where his face is fucked up,
I
hey,
mean,
and
That's
that's
messed up.
bad.
welcome to the world of professional sports, man.
if
It's
he's
not
in
worth
pain,
it.
yeah, it's probably doing it if he's in pain.
You gotta like once you sign that, you gotta literally be willing to sacrifice your body, yo. You gotta. It's
Let
No,
me
like
I'm
try to
not
see if I can
paying.
find the
that's
video.
No,
really
I'm not playing it. I
that's
can't blink, man.
hey.
I
That
mean, y'all
sound
gonna have to put me
crazy.
on the injured reserve list.
He said I can't play. I ain't playing if I
Yeah, I
can't.
can't blink, fam. Y'all don't drug me up so much.
Yeah, nah, you right, dog. You right. You can't take too many shots. You go cripple. You know, that's they supposed to know that. They're not gonna cripple you, but it's a slight line. It might be touched though.
Yeah,
It-
just sit
Check
me out.
check the back check. That video is like 10 seconds, so it
Yeah, I'm gonna
shouldn't
look
mess
at
with
it.
you. And you can see how he's like trying to force himself to blink.
It's so wild. But you gotta look at it. If you
Wow, I
you
see
might
it.
Like that looks crazy. He looks crazy. He looks like the Goonies, the guy with the monster in the Goonies.
no way.
Like it looks like that.
It's okay.
I don't know. I wish him well, but it ain't worth it.
His eyes actually do blink, but
He's forcing one of the eyes to blink though.
yeah, he's forcing it.
Like one of the eyes, I think his left eye actually blinks, but it's the other eye that's not moving. And he's like forcing his eye closed with his forehead.
And he didn't get hit in the face, did he?
No, he didn't get hit in the face. That's what threw me off because when he first did the alley oop dunk and he was laying on the ground, I'm like, what's wrong with his face? Like he just hurt his knee. And then yesterday's game, he did the same thing. And then he's like I said, he's been wearing the glasses. And then in the post game interview, he wouldn't when they were talking to him in the locker room, he's bent over with his head in his lap, like he wouldn't put his head up.
I wonder, do he get migraines?
But that was scary.
Yeah, somebody is saying this is concerning. Everybody talking about it.
Like
Somebody
that's
said I knew I wasn't tripping watching the game.
yeah, because when I first saw it, I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, somebody
Well,
said it's the shots he receiving. They shooting him up.
Hold on, I think I found a different video from when he
Yeah,
did the first fall.
whatever he's in pain for, that could be doing it too.
Max, when
That's
the next time you going live?
Tomorrow probably.
Okay, because
If
I'm
Dylan
getting
comes back.
I'm getting ready get off. I gotta
All right.
take
yeah, I
care
need
of
to take
something
my ass
for a
to bed
second.
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off myself. When Dylan come back, I'm like, all right, I'm coming back. All right, Dylan's cool now.
I see you tomorrow.
All right,
Yeah,
Tino,
Max,
thanks
you
for
get
coming
on
on.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
for
I'll
sure.
come through.
All right, Webb, thanks for coming on. Thomas.
No problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Dudes is popping.
it's something wrong with Embiid though. Like maybe it's them shots he taking, but he's still able to play. So it ain't. It just didn't look like, I don't know. They need him to play though, I guess. It's like his eyes are spazzing. Yeah. There's something definitely going on. But is he still scoring? I mean, he's still good. So I guess they're gonna have him keep playing. I would be a little concerned though, the way he looking though. I'm like, y'all are not about to have me out here like this and I can't blink. So I am off, but I guess he still want to play. So, but guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for coming in. Be safe out there. All right, y'all.